Welcome, adventurers, from this plane and beyond to 20 Chronicles, Episode 6. This episode tonight is sponsored once more by Skull Splitter Dice.
Woo!
Yeah. Take it away.
This is a quick shout out to tonight's sponsor, Skull Splitter Dice. You can use discount code 20 Chronicles for 20% off their shop, and at our ad break, we'll be hosting a giveaway. Tonight, they're giving away a red dice tray, a sharp-edged dice set, which sounds quite dangerous, and a premium mystery blind bag, and everyone loves a good mystery. Check out the rules for entering the giveaway in the chat.
And don't forget, split some skulls with these sweet rolls from Skull Splitter Dice.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
All right, that's
we can go home.
That's the episode, everybody.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Paul. With that, all of our announcements are taken care of.
I love an
And
announcement.
with that, I would like you to sit back, relax, grab a snack.
Wait,
Oh,
one of our cameras is off.
we lost someone.
On camera,
my
that's what
God.
counts.
Oh my God.
We have to be extra entertaining on this side of the table.
I know,
Right.
right?
You're all audio now.
Oh my God, Zach, put your shirt back on.
No, keep it off. Keep it off.
Oh my gosh, that is like Patreon content right there, my friend.
This is going swimmingly.
That's Keegan's arm.
Hot hand action.
Hot hand
That's
action.
gotta be worth it.
Hands at work.
Like and subscribe for more hot hand
I
action.
know, right?
HHA.
Here's my dagger. I have a dagger. Look at it.
It's a shockingly easy to get.
It was working like...
You almost got his arm.
I have been quite scared of the dagger ever since. We are professional, if nothing else.
Yep, everything about this screams professional.
something, Skull Splitter Dice.
Something.
Oh, wait, no, hold on.
Let's see. It was working moments ago.
When did we lose it, do you know?
Before we started,
Did we? I don't know.
I don't think it was ever on.
It was. I saw their faces. I saw their pretty faces.
3,
Oh,
2.
look at that upside.
One.
Sponsor us, GoPro.
Hey! In case you were wondering about our tech.
Yeah.
and
We
what
are.
we're working with.
Quite good at this.
Behind the scenes. Was it good?
Don't pretend you
good?
don't
Looking
love
good?
this mess. You love
Everything's
it.
working?
You love it.
Hey. We're such a hot mess.
And
Shenanigans!
We didn't even get to that part yet.
The shenanigans have already started.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, well, with that, sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for camaraderie and shenanigans.
We're doing it live.
Well, I
You're
like,
all mad.
Well, I like that when you gave your line, it was just black. And when you showed off the, the red.
Yeah, show off the
Yeah.
red tray now.
Yeah.
Now that people can actually
That-
see
Here
us.
it is, everybody.
We're showing off.
This is what you can win in our giveaway.
Regardless of how inept we
What's
are,
happening
at least
out
the
the
product
break?
is good.
That's true.
With that, previously on our group's adventures,
I was waiting for Zach to make a Chewbacca noise. There it is.
just we need it every time. You had all found your way out from traveling these caverns into an open mine where you met an interesting individual by the name of Cassidy.
Literally my favorite character so far. But continue.
I like the monkey name.
Having a brief conversation and getting a look out to the vista before you, you found yourself in a city that none of you had ever visited before, the city of Voxstrom. Cassidy briefly explaining a little bit of information about the city as you guys walked to meet Cassidy's boss or hirer.
Cock off.
That's right. That sounds right.
I felt like
it was
I felt like I was
cock
being
on.
insulted. It's just like I don't know what's attached to me.
It's in the
in
notes.
my notes.
Yeah. Can you spell that for me?
Yes, I can.
He already did.
I don't have a pen.
You met Kharkov, seemingly the leader of a space known as the Barrow Mine, within a district within the city of Voxstrom. You chatted a bit, learned a bit about what was going on within this space, and felt very strongly and passionately about potential revolution.
Why is he looking at me? Oh,
Because
no,
you're
it's
the only
mine.
one.
Which
You're the only one that wants a revolution, Paul.
caught Kharkov off guard, with a very impressive persuasion check, potentially setting up an alliance between a longtime rival of his.
Udia.
Feeling like you needed to
Oh,
get,
Oolia goolia.
Thank you.
feeling like you needed to get a stronger grasp of where you were, you proceeded out without any official agreements, besides a sly message, potentially setting up a match within the 12 cages for Frogman.
Thought I knew him.
I know.
So did I.
We all did.
You're a wild card.
Wandering about, you were
Wild card,
followed
bitches.
briefly by an individual before Rangwin convinced Darek to essentially tackle this individual off of the roof.
Well, in fairness, I tried to do it myself.
You did.
It
You
did not
did.
go great.
It's a good effort. It's a good effort.
Fumbling to the ground was this sentient speaking monkey, essentially, wearing clothes and having equipment and gear, and a very unique individual by the name of Cable.
Aren't we all sentient monkeys?
Yes,
He thinks
this one's
he's
just
Wow.
hairier.
Wow. Way to get real with it, Paul.
Having their mind charmed, you quickly befriended them.
quickly
Quickly and forcefully befriended them.
Consensually.
Acquired some information about the space before the effects wore off, and disgruntled and upset, he decided to leave.
My best friend.
You all continued forward, trying to find your way to the Glowden as best you could before encountering a vagrant on the streets, and with a relatively brief physical altercation with this Lumi head, brought them down, and Kylus, in the kerfuffle of it all, departed from the group.
Casually strolled away.
Casually strolled away.
Could have easily been followed.
Absolutely.
I would just let them put that up.
The
But no one
group-
cared.
No one cared.
The group deeming the drinks more important.
It's
Absolutely.
been a long fucking
4 days.
4 days.
Professor's about to get hammered.
Yeah.
Decided to head towards the
Can I get you
Glowden,
some whiskey?
the proclaimed party area, if you will, of this city. And in that moment, you guys are walking across the bridge, more than halfway across by this point, and we will come into that moment.
You forgot the most important part.
The druggie?
The flexing dragon.
Yes!
Oh, the dragon.
Can you take us
Yeah,
back to that moment?
Yeah, I don't remember that very vividly.
With a bare chest, with writing across in common that says "This way to the last decent tavern," flexing and
He was kinda
chatting with locals.
Was he singing a little bit?
He was not singing.
When you say bear
I
chest,
distinctly
Bare
remember
chest.
him singing.
And what kind of flexes was he doing again?
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
it was more things like that.
But if he had been singing, like, what would he have been singing?
Something that isn't copywritten.
How to torment your DM 101.
Oh boy.
Special.
You guys come up to this moment. You can interact with this said Dragonborn, but you're pretty much past the majority of this bridge.
I'm
This
pretty sure
place
I-
is bustling right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went up, asked him how to get there. He gave me the directions, and I just.
Perfect.
That guy was a lot.
Yeah, he was.
This whole place is a lot.
What?
What happened?
That was
Oh
a
my
weird voice that
God.
came out of my mouth.
As the professor suddenly suffers a stroke.
Medical attention.
Drop it. Drop it.
I think it's safe to say that maybe Nesta and I are staring a little too long if someone wants to drag us along. Oh.
He's loving it. He's eating it up.
It's come along.
Oh god, okay.
Have drinking to do.
Speaking of which, oh Will, you're still here.
Yes, I am.
Have you ever had a drink before?
Yeah, of course I have.
Are you old enough for a drink?
Of course I am.
Wait,
How old do you think I am?
13.
You have to understand, I'm 430.
I get that.
Can I ask a question?
I'm in my 20s.
How old do you have to be to drink?
Look around. I don't think that really matters down here.
You know, that's a very good point.
I mean, I have
Look, there's a child. He has a beer right now.
And that's canon.
and it spills.
That's why you can't let them carry things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just start crying.
Wolfgang immediately walks into the bar that he just came out
This is
of.
awkward.
As we walk by, I'll prestidigitate the beer back into that kid's drink.
I keep seeing these videos
Okay.
of kids trying to carry stuff and it just like drops.
Oh yeah. They just like give up.
They give up. That's exactly what happened.
They're like, no, I can't save this.
It's too late.
Kids are so dumb.
Proceeding into this space, you are essentially assaulted with lights and sounds and smells within this space. People chatting, raucously laughing, music actually playing within this space.
Is it like that? Is that the kind of music?
Not like that. It's a little more low key, a little more chill.
Like
lower
Yanni?
vibes.
Wait, that's not.
Like
Like
almost.
the bard Yanni?
Yanni?
No.
I like the bard Enya.
And yeah.
Oh
Oh,
God! Are the waitresses wearing black and blue dresses or white and
I
gold?
feel blood pouring out of my ears.
All right, let's go in this bar. Let's go in this freaking bar.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
All right. You guys just walk into the first bar?
Yeah.
Well,
Is this-
which one
I
looks...
was walking, following the directions to get to wherever
Yeah,
Dragon
what
Boy
he
sent
said.
me.
Okay. Yeah, this is not that bar.
This is not. Does this one seem like...
This one is, you see a sign out front in bright flashing pink lights that
Okay,
says
I'm
Savor
gonna
and
recommend to
Sing.
the group, hey, you guys, it's been... I know we all need a drink, and it's been a long day, but can we try and find a quiet place where we might be able to just sit with our feelings and talk to each other, and not this rave thing that we've got going on?
I don't think we can try, but
Can we tell if there's like a quieter bar around? How many bars are there? Is this like a bar place?
I mean, you're not too sure. You haven't really asked around necessarily, but roll a perception check. See if you
Okay.
can't find a quieter spot.
Bar row.
Bourbon Street.
2.
2. Everything
I don't know what things are.
seems
Gotta roll your skulls for.
boisterous and loud.
Bounce in your mouth.
People spilling out of different facilities that you don't even know about until you can get a little bit closer.
may I roll as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
13.
13. Looking for a quieter space?
Yeah.
Potentially off to your right-hand side, there's a pathway. That seems a little less populated. People coming from it, not necessarily going towards it. It's directly opposite of where the Last Decent Tavern was located. For directions, anyways.
There is a looks like a bit of a quieter spot over there. Well, we can either go that way, or we can perhaps maybe find a quiet spot inside the tavern. I don't.
That works for me.
I do not give a shit.
Let's start here and we can make our way. If we feel like it.
Sounds good.
It's a good old-fashioned bar hopping, as it were.
Sure.
The glow den crawl.
The glow den crawl.
All right, you guys go
Are we
into Savor. and
So are
Sing?
we talking? Wait, is this the
I was gonna go to the last.
Last tavern. Okay,
Yeah.
Last Season Tavern first.
Does it have the classic saloon style doors?
For the Last Season Tavern?
Yes.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't.
Does it have like
A
one of
little
those
slightly less interested
doors.
now, but okay.
like a Star Trek door?
No, it's got a handle that you can pull open.
In front of the handle as we arrive, I'm going to minor illusion saloon style doors.
Okay.
Just in front.
Kind
Your hands just go right through
And
it.
then I dissipate as his hands are going through.
And they just
of.
disappear.
Looking back at Frognan, it was a good effort.
Okay, well,
Open the door. Go in.
You're a funny little dude.
As we're
Thanks.
about to go inside, I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder real quick and everyone, But how does it look inside? Can I see inside? Does it seem like bustling, busy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. The most immediate thing that you catch is an elevated platform stage with a singular pole, and an individual off to the side with this glowing box set, who's like kind of hitting certain points that are creating certain beats, certain sounds, and visual effects, flares and dust and light popping off of them with sudden rays and streams.
Super crowded?
Very
I
crowded.
cast Thunderwave. No.
I have to roll.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Never mind. Let's end it.
Did you actually tap Wolfgang on the shoulder? Then?
I was going to, then
As soon as we walk in, Rengwin is like just gobsmacked. She's most people she's ever been around.
Is Wolfgang the tallest person in the room?
Roll a perception check. Walking into the space, you see immediately across from you see that elevated platform stage. Off to the left-hand side, you see a massive sign that says Dragon's Lair, and it seems like people are sitting around a table, potentially making bets. Off to the right-hand side, you see a very long bar. Within this space, it is all ethereal and glowing and vibrant lighting.
11.
Within this space. 11? Yeah, you're probably the tallest in here.
One of?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It would be tough to match your height.
Love it.
What's your drink of choice?
Huh?
What's your drink of choice?
I have no idea.
Fantastic.
Figure it out.
First round's on me.
Oh, I was going to say that.
I beat you to it, big guy.
Second round is on me then.
Fantastic. Walking up to the bar. We're sort of jostling my way up to the bar because I don't really have to sneak my way through people.
Sure. Yeah. You see an individual turn around who's currently cleaning a glass. A relatively skinny half-elf gentleman with kind of this shaggy hair, except for this one little bit of a ponytail that holds into the back. Brown hair, kind of greenish eyes. Has an apron that has like splatters of glowing liquid of some sort staining the apron. He looks and just, "Can I help you?"
You sure can.
All right.
What's the drink around here?
Well, you can get some regular drinks or you can get something special.
Come on. What does that mean?
Well, we've got Spitfire, which is a personal favorite around here.
7, 8 of them.
8 Spitfires. And comes out to about 8 gold. All right.
Wow,
I
thanks, man.
dropped 10.
They're
For tip.
gold a piece for these drinks?
Oh, yeah. It takes a little while for all of you to get your drinks, as it seems like he's the only one who's prepping drinks at the bar presently. You get the feeling that maybe he's the only one who knows how to make this one in particular. But you are all handed, actually, presented before you are, 8 of you, yeah.
There's 8, right?
Yeah, there's 8. Presented before you are these bright neon glowing blue drinks. And he snaps his finger and fire appears on his hand and he lights up each one.
No way.
And
Cool.
There's 7 of us. He's not here.
7 of them.
7. Take back the gold.
Thank you, sir.
You are missing out.
I know.
He's never been more upset with his choices.
I know.
Just like awkward small talk with a monkey.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
know.
You're awakened.
You all have the Spitfire.
Fantastic
So
trick.
do you blow it out before you drink it, or do you just do you have to
You-
deal with pain?
That's
or-
personal preference at that point.
Rengwin just grabs
and just
it,
knocks it back.
Knock it back.
drinks it.
It is immediately hot. Not spicy, temperature. Not enough to hurt, but definitely like, whoa, kind of going down. Yeah.
Brognan holds it with 2 hands and gently sips it.
Cheers to making it out of that damned place.
It's got kind of a sour blue
Cheap.
raspberry flavor
Empty
to
drink.
it.
No.
All right. As you do that, fire blows out of your mouth. this gout of bright blue fire is
Rengwin sees that and she
shining
just
out.
screams.
fire comes out of your mouth as well. For the next hour, you can all cast Major Image, but it is always this form.
What?
It is a full-blown illusion. It looks like fire, sounds like fire, does not actually burn anyone.
That was worth the gold.
As you
Fantastic.
speak, like sparks of blue kind of pop out as well.
Love it.
Good trick.
Is this what always happens?
It's the first time this has ever happened to me.
I always love it when they get their first one.
How hard
Enjoy
is
the night.
this stuff?
It's hitting.
Okay.
It's hitting pretty hard, but
Okay.
you've all had a drink before, right?
Alcoholic? No, not me.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I don't think
Roll a
Rengwin
Constitution
is.
I'm also very gently sipping it.
That's fair.
Natural 1.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
What a
Amazing.
swing! Goddamn, Raglan, you're holding it together. Whew, you're not gone, but it's
a little guy.
in about 15 minutes. The room is moving more than you would like it to.
Wolfgang, can you finish this for me? And I've
Boom.
literally had only like half the shot.
Yeah, you still get the effects.
Yeah.
Is it a shot or is it a cup?
It's like a decent cup.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a shot.
I knocked that shit back too.
All right.
I had all mine
It doesn't
too, because I
stack. The
don't know
effects
how this works.
don't add up or anything like
fine.
that. But yeah, it's the only major image you can cast, but you can do it if you wish to.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Well, that was nice.
Yes, I must say it is quite nice to sit down and get a drink.
Is there a waitress or bartender around?
There's a number of individuals who are walking about the space, taking orders.
Is there menu or food?
Oh, sure. Here you go, hon.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Ooh.
I have a menu.
Randy's looking
You are
over.
an actor. I'm gonna make something up.
Looking across it, you have plenty of assortments of different types of food.
Do they have
Um,
chicken fingers?
I'm looking over your shoulder.
You know what? I think we should all
Did you
celebrate.
ask? Did you ask that? Is
Please.
the character?
order whatever you want on my treat.
Wow, thanks,
I
Professor.
don't. Chickens have fingers.
It's an expression. It's
Yeah.
not-
Well,
not-
let's get like the chicken platter for the table.
Sure.
Is there like a chicken platter for the table?
Like a variety of chicken on it?
Like what's like your communal chicken dish?
I mean, we got fried on keg.
Yes, that. Fried
Sure.
on keg. 100%.
Absolutely, we can prep some of that.
What's that taste like?
It's the best. You're gonna love it.
It is pretty damn good.
Does
Nice.
it taste like chicken?
I've never had a chicken before, so I don't know.
Man, what the hell?
Are there chickens in this world?
I'm not necessarily. Oh wait, was that the My bad. Yes, you've seen chickens before.
Okay, great. So we're
Yeah,
not like
absolutely.
they just haven't.
They
here.
just have not
Gotcha,
seen chickens.
Gotcha.
Or
Again,
at least- or at least-
because they're slaves living in the underworld.
That's the general vibe you're picking up.
Great. Yeah, okay.
They
Just
have
so we're clear.
a menagerie
clear.
of potentially different creatures that they interact with.
Interesting.
Chickens don't do well on the ground.
That makes sense.
And there's like an
Um,
avian flu going around, and I'm like,
It's an egg shortage.
yeah.
We're living in fantasy, guys. We're not in the real world. Come on
Eggs
now.
aplenty.
There's eggs everywhere.
You were all brought a massive platter of fried on keg.
That was incredibly fast.
I mean, it takes a little while. You guys are more than welcome to chat amongst yourselves.
Thought you were gonna
But
make this-
eventually, it does come out. This is a fantasy world. You don't have to wait for your food.
Love
I can
it.
just tell you it's
Fucking
here.
love this place.
What's the best cut of oncake?
Like where from? Actually, he's right.
What part is that in front of us here?
It's fried, right?
It's all fried. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You. It's almost like eating lobster.
Wow.
In
After
terms of
having
like the
nothing but
butteriness.
rations for 5 days.
Oh, absolutely. This is
is pretty
decadent, excessive,
We're chowing.
oily. It is clactic bar food,
I'm enjoying this.
I'd like
but
to,
it's a bug.
I'd like to order another round
It's
of
an oncake. You
drinks.
fought these.
Do you want to do we're doing that Spitfire again or something that's a little more
Something new. Something new.
I think tea.
I don't want that shit.
Okay.
I want something else.
I don't know if we're doing tea at this hour. Sorry.
What else do you have? Do you have like
Okay.
something that lets you breathe ice?
No, not necessarily. The specialty drink is only the Spitfire in terms of any magical effects.
Oh.
Well, would you like an ale or a wine?
We have ales, wines. We got a couple more mixed drinks that don't do any of the magical stuff, but unless you consider getting shit-faced magical.
Yes, I
Do you have
do.
anything with?
There we go. That's my girl.
Do you have anything with salmonberry?
Salmonberry?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But
Well, I'll take your best whatever.
well, you've got some wyvern's blood.
What's that?
It's not actual wyvern's blood. It's just, whoo! It hits you hard.
Yes, that.
All right. Sure thing. Everyone want a bit?
Sure. Fuck it.
Okay.
Oh, sure, why not? Maybe perhaps a water with lemon on the side for the little one.
Sure, we can get some water.
No, I can drink with you.
No, honey.
How about both? A nice little
Yeah.
chaser back up.
Yeah.
All right.
A good call. Yeah.
You good, buddy?
You're the professional.
I'm great. I'm an
What,
adult.
that table over there?
Hmm?
The raucous individuals looking like they're betting on something?
Dragon's Lair. Mm-hmm. It's a nice little gambling game. The whole idea is that you're an adventurer going into the Dragon's Lair, and you're trying to make it out with as much treasure and gold as possible. You put down a wager, everyone bets. Whoever comes out with the most gold or money in general wins, takes the pot. However, there's always a chance that the dragon gets you. And if all the adventurers are lost, house takes the pot.
Fantastic.
They can explain it in greater detail.
Wolfgang gets up and immediately walks over to that.
All right.
Can you bring my drink over there?
Sure thing, love.
Thank you.
Wyvern's blood it is.
Sure.
That's going to come out to probably about 4 gold in total.
With the food as well.
That's with the food.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give him 5.
Excellent.
Fucking deal.
Oh.
I feel like the Spitfires are expensive.
So, have I heard of Wyvern's blood?
Roll either history or nature.
22.
22. Yeah, you've heard about this. It is a very powerful distilled liquor. It is called Wyvern's blood, not necessarily because Wyvern's blood is infused in it, but it is as potent as the poison that comes out of a wyvern's tail.
I'm after like ordering those and then let's watch out for these two.
What to? Oh, the
Because
babies?
fuck Olwell, right? And Dark.
Oh yeah, check on Olwell.
This is going to hit them very hard.
Yeah.
Okay. I've
Okay,
got
did we
some
get our wyvern's blood
healing.
yet?
I can help
Yeah,
with
it's-
Is it in
it's-
a shot or like a cup or like?
It is a shot.
Okay.
It is a shot, and it looks like a dark red crimson liquid.
Okay.
So as we're all toasting with Wyvern's blood, I'm going to attempt, if you'll allow it, to sleight of hand prestidigitate it away, almost as if cleaning a glass with prestidigitation.
You're trying to make it seem like you're.
Like you drink it, even though, yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Just throw it behind you. No one's
roll
gonna
sleight of
make
hand. It'd be straight sleight of
Little
hand.
bush. A llama.
12.
12. You see.
Passive's 13.
Yeah, you see.
Mine's 12.
You see.
Great.
I'm not at the table
Yeah,
anymore.
I think it's you three,
Oh,
and
no,
Olwell
wait. No,
would
mine's
have
10. Never mind.
if
I
he
didn't
is
see
in his
Jack.
shit face as he currently is.
Whoa, that hits hard, y'all!
You guys, as he says it, you just see just dust disappearing behind you.
Yeah.
Good though.
Yeah.
Anyone who took that needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Including me?
Yeah. Oh,
Excellent.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially since you're in your third one.
14. 18.
14, 18,
A 9?
7.
9, 7. The girls are holding strong. Boys,
Yeah.
you're starting to feel a little like.
I feel fantastic.
Yeah, it's you're in like the drunk part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love this music.
No, is there a place we can dance?
Absolutely. There's a bit of space on the floor, kind of closer towards the stage where you're able to dance. Absolutely.
Professor stands up and just, yes!
Oh my god.
Let's go dancing!
I'll stay at the table and I'm gonna start writing.
Okay.
So you, Olwell, and Dark are there?
Yeah.
Hanging out at the table?
Olwell can't really get up, and he knows that. So he's chilling. He's kind of like.
How's Dark doing?
Dark has not has had that one drink. No, he doesn't have to make save. He's had plenty of drinks in his time.
Okay.
He's
fine.
He's doing fine. Yeah.
Before I go to the floor, I'm gonna check in with Olwell. You good?
Great.
Are you cool if I go,
Yes.
you
Gonna-
think?
Grab
Yeah,
Rangoon and
it's fine.
Nessa by the
Let's-
hand and just
Blow steam.
We both
Shoot,
go. We all
yeah,
go.
just
okay,
dragging
on
them
dance
both
floor.
to the dance floor.
Have fun. You head off to the crowded table. There's a couple different seats present. Do you just sit down in anyone?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
sit down at any of them.
As you sit down, it is a curved table that kind of moves forward into a smaller circle where an individual stands before
brings
you
me back to
with
my
this
time in the
bright,
Feywild.
glowing neon dragon mask. attached to him. He's like, all right, welcome to the Dragon's Lair. Have you played before?
I have not.
Welcome. I love a good newcomer. All right, here are the rules. Starting bet, 10 gold. It's expensive to go on adventures, least of all into a dragon's cave.
Immediately slam down the 10.
Excellent. A couple more
money.
bettors
I have
come in.
nothing.
I have plenty.
The pot is currently at 40 gold.
Love to see it.
All right, so upon your entrance into the Dragon's Lair, you may choose one of 3 different bits of treasure. A bit of platinum,
Gold, so
some art pieces,
it's from the
or a
chest.
magic item. Magic items being the most expensive, far more valuable than any of the other items. But it takes you longer to get. There's always the chance that the dragon will wake up and snatch you. If you're snatched, well, that's it, you're out of the game. And if everyone dies, well, the dragon takes the pot. Now there's 3 rounds going into this. Every round is an additional 5 gold. It's expensive, and you have to re-up on equipment and supplies. Choose wisely.
I'll take the platinum.
Round 1, going in. Securing a platinum for yourself. Everyone else calling out different items. One individual goes directly for a magical item. Go ahead and roll a d4 and keep that information.
Secret? Or do I need to?
I mean, you don't have to keep it secret from them
That doesn't
necessarily.
1. How does a 1 sound?
How's the
A
one?
1. You have the value of 1 with you presently.
Okay.
Let's see if the dragon wakes up. All right. The dragon remains asleep. Everyone makes it out with their bit of money.
That's right.
Round 2.
shit.
Now, you can give up and stay where you're nice and peaceful and quiet. Or you can venture another trek in. Now, if you're out, you retire for good. You can't go in a 3rd round if you think someone's got more money than you now.
Wolfgang is not totally understanding how this works, but I'll continue.
All right.
As a true adventurer would.
2, all 3 of the other individuals go in as well. Lay down another 5 gold.
Done.
5 golds down. What are you going for? You can go for platinum, which is a D4. You can go for an art piece, which is a D6, or a magic item, which is a D8. You get to roll those, and that's the amount that you're adding. 8.
All right.
If you're going for the magic item, it holds the largest risk of getting caught by the dragon.
Fuck the dragon. An 8 it is.
Is that an option?
If I have anything to say about it,
That's a
is.
D12 right there.
Go for the magic item.
Live faster, die in flames.
Yeah, you're on a bard, you can't do that.
5. So you get to add that to your total. You're currently at 6. I rolled a 9, so the dragon stays asleep.
Ooh.
When you go for a magic item, it's a 50-50 shot of waking up on a D10.
If I was to... Wait, I'll let you continue.
All right. 2 more adventurers drop out. It's you and 1 other guy.
Do I know what he's grabbed at this point?
You know he's called for 2 magical items, and he's
This
gotten both of them.
Motherfucker.
Could have rolled 2 ones.
You could have rolled 2 ones.
If I back out
I
now,
understand this game. I'm like,
do I get paid? Is there a payout?
Only if you there's no
It's
first
winner
set.
take
It's
all.
winner takes all. Yeah.
Go in, but
People,
go flat.
you only want to bow out early. There's only 3 rounds. You only want to bow out early if you've gotten a ton of money at the very beginning.
What does this guy look like?
He's this big, bulky orc individual.
Is he bigger than me?
No, he's not bigger than you. He's bigger than you, but not bigger than you.
How far down is he sitting from me?
He's 1 more row down. So it's 1 person, or it's 1 person you, 1 person him. He's at the very edge of the table.
Okay, kind of like look over at him.
Go in for the plat.
Fancy another round in?
this guy's hammered.
Yes.
Magic item.
Yeah.
All right.
That magic item.
That.
Let's see if the dragon wakes up. Because I can take both of you right now. 1. He got an 8 on his final roll. if the dragon hadn't woken up.
No!
You were both taken out, and actually, the individual separating you two had the highest score after retiring. So he actually wins the pot. You're down 20 gold.
That was fun.
Oh,
Oof.
20 gold.
Well, sounds like you're buying us drinks.
Hey, DM, can we have some more gold?
Sure, the second you can do something to earn it.
I clap the guy sitting next to me.
Dance floor.
Yeah, we're dancing.
Clap
The
him
gold
on
is on the dance floor
Clap
right
on the
now.
shoulder.
Making these moves.
You're buying drinks, right?
Roll persuasion check.
I'm so mad I'm not there.
It cuts back to you. You know, I have this
Yeah.
weird feeling. I'll be back.
Where's Kyle? Is he
18.
18. Sure, just you?
Well, the table, right?
Did you actually say that while we're dancing?
Yeah, sure.
That's a good
I'll be around
man.
for y'all. What are you having?
Whatever you're having.
All right, I'll have a frost top ale.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. An ale is brought to you ice cold to the touch.
I am a fan of that.
Oh, absolutely.
This one I'm not going to slam. It's much.
Yeah.
I've had a few.
It's
so-
a lot. I mean,
so,
you're
yeah,
looking at a
drinking
lot
it.
of liquid there.
Cheers, this guy. I'm in a much better mood than I was,
That
despite the
other
fact.
burlier orc kind of stands up and is pissed off and walks out.
I kind of, as he's walking away, don't cry. He bought you a drink at least.
He keeps going with drink in hand.
What's the guy that bought me a drink, or bought all of us a drink? What's he?
Human individual, probably about 5'8" or so. Shaggy blonde hair. Seems like it might be balding a little bit in the center. Relatively skinny guy, but doesn't seem like anything.
I'm gonna hang out with him for a minute.
All right.
We're dancing.
What is everyone else
We're
up to?
dancing. We're dancing.
We're all dancing.
Yeah.
And at one point, she mentioned,
Oh, I wish Kylis was here.
well, maybe you should just wish him to be here and he'll just show up like he does.
Do you have his ring?
Did you give any of us your ring? No, you still have it. I think you need the ring.
Keegan is genuinely upset right now. I love this.
I'm trying to give him a cop out. I'm
I
gonna.
can message people sometimes. I don't know how far it goes. Kylis, come join us.
I'm gonna shout at the top of my lungs. I wish Kylis was here.
I don't know if he got the message, but I sent it.
A dude comes walking up, just like, my name's Kylis. Hey, how you guys doing? You called?
Insight.
Did you get my message that I sent out?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I high five him. I high five him.
Yeah.
Insight check on this guy, assuming it's
You shouted
disadvantage.
it out on the dance
Yeah,
floor.
with that low roll, totally.
Well, with a 14 and a nat 1.
Maybe his name is it's not your Kylis. He might be Kylis though.
So maybe he just heard me yell out on the dance floor.
Totally.
I'm gonna put
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and just, you're Kylis tonight!
Hell yeah!
Kylis!
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 Is this something that I can see from the table?
Oh yeah, they're not being quiet.
Okay. What kind of does this person look like someone that's trying to earn money, or do they look kind of shady?
Roll an insight check.
Or okay.
They're a
I
prostitute.
will say you rolled a natural 1. You're still feeling a little rough right now. So it is a disadvantage.
No, neither of those was any good. So total of 5.
Well,
This
if
is the reason
it's
why you
hard to
need your
tell.
handle and
You-
real
you-
Kylis.
Yeah, the real Kylis.
You're trying really hard. You're very aware that you are intoxicated in this moment, but it's
Posers.
regardless of knowing how you're feeling, it's hard to move past it and
Genuinely
get a
upset.
read on this person. You're also kind of seeing him from
Only gotten
behind.
worse.
You're just hearing his voice and what bit of light is coming through, even with your dark vision.
That's what my character lives for.
What
Yeah.
does new Kylis look like?
New Kylis looks, he is a half elf.
Uh-huh.
Kind of tannish skin, black hair, a little on the shaggy side. Probably stands about, he's inching his way towards 6 feet. A little on the light side, has this kind of like bow tie that he's wearing right now that kind of emanates a glow from the center and it goes to the edges. Yeah.
Cool tie, man.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that?
Oh, it's out and about. You just find what you can get your hands on. I know you guys aren't glowed up.
No, I want to get glowed up.
Yeah, you guys should get glowed up.
How do I get glowed up?
Kylos can show you where.
Kyla's your man.
Show us.
All right, let's get out of here.
Let's
Oh,
go.
leave?
Yeah, you can't get it here. I mean, you can get it in the glow den, but not in this facility.
Okay, quick question. Do you need to have money for it?
Oh, don't! Rangoon, don't you worry.
I don't have money.
I will take care of it for you.
You're gonna let us get glowed out?
You want to glow us up? Phil.
Please don't call me that!
Is his name not Phil?
I don't know.
Professor Phil!
Everybody call Professor
That
Phil.
doesn't chance as well, but okay.
Let's get glowed up.
Let's get
You
glowed.
heard the
Frogman!
professor.
Frogman, come on, we're gonna glow up.
Professor.
Okay, get me something.
No, you gotta come, bro.
Okay,
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Olwil, Darek.
Oh, Will's
out.
asleep.
Okay,
Dark is keeping a close eye on him, though.
alright.
Come on, man.
So, Wolfgang's sort of watching all of this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But is not excited about what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to follow behind the group, but not with them.
Okay. Trying to stay out of sight?
Staying a bit of the ways back. I'm not trying to stealth by any means because it's not really something I can do.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a either deception or performance check to make it look like you're not following behind.
What am I better at?
You'll be seen, but associating you following them is what you're trying to hide.
5.
5. Okay. Y'all leaving?
We're going with Kylan. What? Are we going with Kylan?
Yes, but I also want. I can make glowing magic myself. I'm gonna touch my breastplate and
Yeah, you're all like, suited up in armor
I'll
and
light
weapons
it.
right
And
now.
I'll cast light so it glows.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's moonlight for you, baby.
Ooh.
You should, since we're down here, you should charge for that.
To touch things and light them up?
Yes!
I mean,
Yeah.
not many people have seen moonlight before.
Who wants moonlight?
Me!
I'm down.
Yes. What do you want to glow?
Ask them next to my bow tie.
I'll touch the puffy bits of the bow tie.
You mean like the bow
I
part?
want that though. I want a bow tie. I
Puffy
want
I'll
that.
cast light.
He's like, being Kylos is great.
What was that?
Being Kylos is great. I'm glad I'm Kylos.
I'm glad you're Kylos too.
Yeah!
Dr. Filson, let's get some bow ties.
Glow.
The feathers, please. The feathers on the shoulders just.
Up her light, baby.
You're all led outside. You follow along with this individual. He's excited to be with you guys. He's having a good time. And you were brought to another glowing facility. Not nearly as populated. It's a little quieter in this
Another
space.
glowing facility.
I mean, this whole space is glowing. Everywhere you turn, it's bright neon signs and iconography and imagery of whatever it is they're offering or selling or peddling. Walking into this space, you hear ding, but you see no bell. Bizarre. You see them enter this place. It doesn't seem...
Does it seem like a shop?
It does seem like a shop. Yeah.
Or wait outside.
From an exterior, yeah.
Wait outside a little bit down.
Yeah. Walking in, you guys see rows and rows and rows of different clothing at your disposal.
Dying inside, aren't you? Everything my character loves.
This clothing is presently not glowing. Whatever is hanging on the racks are folded up. Kylos waves down an individual who's currently behind the counter, just like, Marie! Hey, I got some customers for you. They want a glow. They want some glowing up.
Yeah, Marie, we want to glow. Woo!
And the lights have faded by now.
Yeah, they only last like.
Well, they last an hour, but every time I cast it again, it
Oh,
goes
it
away.
goes away.
So
That's
every
right.
time someone moves,
So
it gets
he's
So
glowed up
I'm the
right
one
now.
glowing now.
Okay, gotcha. Turning around, you see this little halfling individual who seems to be standing on a stool. Suspenders on, tunic, some slacks, pants on, bit of like a Newsies cap on, and he kind of like swipes across it, and the lights run along wherever his hands went. He's like, "Well, hi there. Welcome on in. My name's Murray."
Murray.
Murray.
Hey. Hi, Murray.
Oh, you're all drunk.
No. No. Mm-mm.
Just a little tipsy.
Danny, what's going on here?
They're drunk. I'm cool.
He's just like,
Danny, who's Danny?
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm Kylus.
Yes, this is Kylus.
Yeah, that's Kylus.
Right.
Does
Kylus.
that prompt another insight check?
Sure, go ahead.
Disadvantage still?
It's still a disadvantage, yeah.
I'm rolling with that. I'm just drunk.
A little better now. 11.
11. Something seems a little off here. Who's Danny?
Yeah.
Dominic loves his D names. Alethoric and Danny.
Damn it.
Okay, Murray, what you got? What you got that glows?
Well, I got a all sorts of variety. Everything on these racks glow. You're more than welcome to take some. Try them on, and we'll discuss payment.
Ooh.
We got dresses, we got blouses, we got skirts, we got coats for gentlemen, we got hats, we got suspenders. I mean, quite the variety.
Is this only a clothing store?
From what you can tell at the moment, yes.
Where do you have the bow ties?
We got the bow ties right over here. And he brings you on over just kind of this little side, okay, just hit the mic. Little side cropping area, kind of near where some more of the, it's not fancy attire. This seems like formal casual almost. This place doesn't necessarily look like the tuck shop per
Like
se.
a Henley with suspenders? kinda?
Sure,
But,
yeah.
important question. Are there any tiaras there?
No, unfortunately.
Are there any bracelets?
It doesn't look like there's much jewelry here.
They're like
This-
accessories.
This looks. Any accessories would be fabric by nature.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this
They're like
gentleman
scarves.
works. Yeah, they're scarves, ascots, all sorts of stuff. It doesn't look like this gentleman works with metal per se, metal or precious cut
Gotcha.
gems.
How long does the glow last for?
As long as you want. It takes a bit of a tuning to it, but yeah,
Wow.
it's all magical by nature.
Does it give you any benefits, like to your body?
I mean, you look cool.
That's a
Professor,
benefit.
Professor, can I have a bow tie? Professor, if I get a bow tie, we gotta get Wolfgang a bow tie. He looks so cute.
Are we all getting bow ties?
We could all get matching bow
Oh my God, yes, please.
That's the great thing
expensive
about
are
the
they?
bow ties. You get to decide what the design is on them.
Bow
do?
ties,
Yeah.
bow ties, bow ties.
Essentially, and as he's kind of describing it, you're noticing the jackets look exactly the same. The bow ties look exactly the same. But then he picks one up and he kind of like runs his hand along one of the sleeves and a permanent light appears across it. And it just stays there. You get to design it how you want. Different color, different shading, different designs. Whether it's flickering on or off, it's up to you.
That's wild.
That's so cool.
Thank you.
Did you make all these?
No, I didn't invent this. I just took it up upon myself. I did make these, yes, absolutely, but I
You're-
wasn't the original designer
You're a
of them.
genius.
Oh, thank you.
I think we'll take 5 bow ties.
5 bow ties it is. All right.
Wait, Kyle's, you get a bow tie? Wait,
He already has a bow tie.
oh yeah. What about the other Kylus?
What do you mean the other Kylus?
The original kind.
The original Kylus. Should we get Kylus a
Am
bow
I
tie?
fake Kylus?
You're
He's not Kylus.
Blue Kylus.
no the blue Kylus.
No, I think if Kylus wanted to be with us, he would. You know?
Okay,
true.
fine.
there-
It's fine.
there-
Dark
there
won't
was-
want to go there, so
Yeah.
it's fine. Let's just get
Just
five.
getting better and better and better.
If he wants one, we can always bring him back.
Yeah, we'll just show him where it is.
Never split ever again.
Never again.
Sure.
5 bow ties.
5 bow ties it is. All right. Takes them off the wall. Hands them all out to each of you who are present. Kylus, and you 4.
Wait, no, one's for Wolfgang. Kylus already
Yeah.
has one.
Yeah.
My apologies. Kylus, can you hand that over to them? He's. I want another bow tie.
You got
I
yours
need
is
another one. You can
perfect.
just
You
change it
got
whenever
one
you
that's
want.
good.
I know, but maybe like double up.
Whatever.
I want to put a
Kylus,
moon
you're
shape on
crazy.
mine. Can I put a moon
I
shape
know.
on mine, or is that like?
Hmm?
Can I put like a moon shape that glows? Like
Absolutely.
the shape of a moon.
Mm-hmm.
I want mine to look like a gust of wind.
Sure.
Mine's just gonna say prof.
You get to decide what coloration these things are in. It's entirely up to you.
Mine has like it's
While
like
it requires attunement, it doesn't fill an attunement slot.
Love
Okay.
it.
okay.
Putting
So
in
mine is
Your
like it's like a bow
professor.
tie, and it's like in times.
I still need to design it, so it might not be in there.
Mine has like a little like can it have like a little like cartoon kind of thing going across it, or like a little light?
Sure.
It has a little lizard creature that just
Cool.
runs across it. It's just a lizard. Yeah, it just keeps going.
Doesn't make the sound, but it does.
It
It,
does
has
okay. And
imagery
it's
to
green.
it.
It's green lizard.
There we go.
Does it do push-ups?
I hope. Oh, and yeah, and then it
Yeah.
stops.
Every like fifth
Yeah.
one it stops. And it keeps going. Sure thing.
That is awesome.
So just whatever you think, it just does.
Yeah.
That's great.
You can get to redesign it as you see fit.
How expensive were these?
Oh, yeah.
They all come out all together. What, it was 5 of them?
Yeah.
So it's probably 2 gold and 5 silver.
Oh.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a steal.
Common
Way
magical
cheaper
item.
than those
You-
drinks.
remember, you guys are sitting in a high magic setting.
Okay, we
Magical
gotta go.
items.
We gotta go find Wolfgang.
I'm not
He's
there.
not heavy yet. He's
Here's
he's
4
back at the
golds for
bar.
such magnificent service.
Kylus, I like these people.
I put my hand on Marie's shoulder and I go, "You're all right."
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I could serve you guys. If you're wanting anything else beyond the bow tie, by all means, please let me know.
What
Feel
else
free
do
to
you
swing by.
got? Wait, I don't have any money.
Oh, I lost the camera again.
Oh.
Ooh, you
Why?
disappeared again.
Happening.
I saw the light go down from it, so that just happened.
Oh no.
Do you want to take a break?
No.
Maybe let's hop into a break while we figure this out.
Break time.
Break
All right.
time. Break time.
Enter the giveaway.
Enter the
Oh yeah,
giveaway.
we'll do the giveaway now.
Yep. Stay
Or
stay
die.
tuned inside the chat. Keep your eyes open. We will let you guys know what to be putting in. All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys soon after we solve this.
Hey, free stuff.
Woo! And welcome back. Congratulations to whoever won in our
Yeah,
chat.
you're a real winner, baby.
You got some
I'm
sweet
jealous.
stuff. You got some sweet stuff in your way. We'll split your skull with how awesome it is.
Oh, and come back next week because we'll do one more.
Yeah, we'll go away next week.
Third time's the
Everybody
charm.
loves
And shenanigans.
stuff.
Skulls.
Bringing us back into the moment. The group had spent a bit of time at a bar, had some drinks, met a new Kylus, and went off to
Get the bow tie.
get some bow ties, procure some new swag, some new clothes. We come back into that moment, finally securing your purchase. And you guys can either stay and keep chatting with
We
with
gotta go
Murray,
find
or-
Wolfgang.
Show us new bow tie.
Yeah. Wait, did they have... Is yours little?
If it's magic, do magic items resize to fit the person?
Well, they're also adjustable. They function like a bow tie.
Great.
Is it just like a giant bow tie on Frogman?
Is that
Like,
what you
is it
look
like a
for?
sash or is
Yep.
it... Does it...
It is a giant, massive bow tie
Frogman!
that occasionally has wind flying through.
Frogman, you look like a little present.
Oh, thanks.
And you know what? You're a gift to me.
Oh,
Okay, you're a gift to my life.
That's
okay.
really
I just want you to know
sweet,
that.
Ranguin.
Drunk Rangwin's the best.
Yeah.
You're fucking rad. Okay?
Thanks. You're rad too.
oh no, the kids are getting into it.
Give me a
I
high
think it's
five.
like a, it's
Give me a
like,
high five.
it's like a good thing, though.
Yeah, you gotta go through the trenches. every
You're
once
all
in a
right,
while.
man. Hey, Frogman.
Yeah.
Can I kind of take him away from earshot of our friends real quick? Just like
Sure.
a little. Should we steal some of Phil's shit?
Steal Phil.
Should we steal some of Phil's shit? That was like so fun. That's like the best part of the cave.
Okay.
What should we get?
Oh, I don't know.
Not the bow tie. He needs that, man.
Yeah, you're right. You know, let's just dig in and see what we find.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Let's just reach into a pocket and see what comes out.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're cool. Totally cool. We're cool, you guys. It's cool. Where are we going? What's happening? Let's go.
We're walking out to find
Yeah.
Wolfgang.
And I'm gonna try and after we walk a little bit, put my hand in his pocket and take some stuff.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try on the opposite side, but instead I'm going to try to sleight of hand, put a note in.
Okay.
You wrote a note already? Okay,
He was writing back
I'm
at the bar.
reaching into his right
He was.
trouser pocket, okay, with my
Okay.
sleight of hand.
My trousers.
Oh.
Imagine this is a disadvantage.
Yes, it is a disadvantage.
Oh,
As you're. Actually, no. You are not at disadvantage
Am I advantage?
because you're
Because
not
I-
at you're
I
not
hope I
at
look
advantage.
really well.
I'm drunk too.
Well,
If it was
and
at advantage,
also
that'd be
you
real
two
bad.
rolled high on your con saves. You guys aren't.
Yeah.
You're feeling it, but you're not so far gone that it's inhibiting your ability to.
It's not so
follow.
much that I'm drunk as that like I'm high on our friendship.
Totally.
Okay, my sleight of hand is a 13.
Okay.
My passive's a 13.
You feel.
Immediately just.
I just do a
Reach down
spin
and
move
grab.
around his back and I'm just like, woo!
Are you trying to grab her?
I was trying to, yeah, because I felt something in
But
my pocket.
I'd get away, right?
let's roll opposed dexterity checks.
But also, if he's drunk, wouldn't his passive be lower?
Ooh.
If
that
I'm
is
at
a fair
disadvantage,
point.
it is like a minus
It is
5.
lower.
isn't
So
it?
actually, no, you don't feel
Okay,
it.
yeah, no.
That's right.
Wow.
And can I
Yeah.
roll to try to
Yes,
put
go
something
ahead.
in?
What's
I'm
in
You
gonna-
are at disadvantage because you are drunk.
What's in your pocket, motherfucker?
With the 13, she doesn't get terribly high, and it's whatever's going to be in your pocket. It's not like she reached into your backpack.
7 at disadvantage.
7, that is the DC for him. So he does notice
No,
you.
it's 8.
It's 8.
My DC's 8.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
yeah, he notices
Yeah.
your
So-
hand going in
Yeah.
to his
So
left pocket.
it's a satchel
So
pocket I'm looking
it's like
for.
a
Oh, okay.
it's a little
Mhm.
bit of a little bit of a heat. We do it at the same time. So he notices Frogman, but he doesn't notice my hand going
Yeah.
in.
Fair.
Yeah, I would reach over and like grab at Frogman's hand.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably see me with just a note in my hand.
And at that same time, what am I taking out of your pocket?
I'm gonna say
Poor
because it's
professor.
gonna be in my equipment and not my backpack, you would find a small knife.
Yes!
I mean, yeah,
Does it
that's
look
totally right.
like this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm behind him and I just get the knife and I'm like,
What do you have?
oh no! We can't do that.
We should add that to the list.
You catch Fognan's
Grab
hand.
your handed. Oh, sorry, I thought someone was trying to pickpocket me.
Oh, yeah, no, I think this note was falling out of your bag.
Oh,
Here, it's yours. Want me to put it back in?
And I'm
I'll
behind
take
him
it.
going like,
Thank you.
Are you guys in this shop as this is
I
happening?
no,
imagine
we're
you have
outside.
all
We're
left.
walked
They've gone
outside
out to
and
the
we're
alleyway.
I
walking
sprinted
like,
ahead like I'm looking
we're
for
walking
you.
back towards the,
Which,
yeah.
I am not there. I'm actually, let's say,
I mean,
2 doors
unless you
down.
were hiding, you would have seen him upon exiting.
I mean, I was not trying to be seen.
Yeah.
I was kind of like off to the
Yeah.
side. Like,
You were just trying to not be associated.
Well, no, I'm not trying to stealth because I'm not a stealthy guy.
Mhm.
But
I'm trying to stealth.
but I'm trying to avoid.
I'm doing the
specific-
paladin
not
version
so much
of
them, but yeah, I'm basically doing the loud paladin version of stealthing.
Sure. Okay. You do notice Wolfgang.
I'm gonna jog up.
Hi.
We picked you up something in the shop.
Okay.
And I'll give him the bow tie.
Can I?
You can make it look however you want to look. It's totally customizable.
Can I notice that
Thanks.
she found him and they're over there
I
talking?
would say this is while you're doing the
Okay, that's
pickpocketing
fine, okay.
exchange. Yeah.
And it glows. So
I don't know what to
You're
do
welcome.
with this. Thank you. Kind of slide it into my pocket.
you can wear it later.
I sure will.
It's around this point you see, you would see first, or hear, is kind of the sound of rhythmic metal clinking together. Almost like the sound of marching.
I wouldn't also hear that since we're.
Her passive is very high.
Oh, mine is not.
Yes. I will say you hear this right about the same moment you see this. You see a very, very large, probably about 7.5 foot tall Minotaur walking through this space. And behind them is probably a dozen of these metallic looking soldiers. Each one with a short sword at the side, walking kind of in almost like geese flying formation, a V form, with him at the point.
As soon as I hear that, I think I would kind of sober up a little bit and immediately like push the both of us against the wall.
That's what I was going to do.
It's a wide enough space.
We push each other back.
Between this walking space, you have
That's
a
hot.
good 25 feet from one side to the other.
Where are the three of us when they're walking by?
You guys are a little closer to where the actual store was, so
Okay.
they would actually pass by you guys first.
Okay.
You guys just noticed them because you were looking in that direction, and you just have high passive.
Love that.
So as they pass by, I'm gonna put the knife in my boot.
Sure.
And
Those
then I
guys
just
look like bad news.
kind of slowly stand up and I'm like,
So I'll put this away and read it later. And oh my,
do they have weapons?
Oh yeah.
What kind of weapons?
are these those tinkers? There?
Looking at this large Minotaur individual who is wearing, I think it's half plate armor on them, has this massive great axe on their back, and is walking forward. Massive horns stretching upwards, 7.5 feet tall, probably with a little bit extra from the horns. These soldiers, these metallic men, stand probably around 5.5 feet tall. They're not nearly as imposing per se, but there's a lot of them.
How many?
You count a dozen.
And do they have weapons?
They have short swords at their side.
That's it.
Wolfgang kind of leans over to Nesta. Do you think I could take him?
Oh no. DM question.
Sure.
Would you say we've had a short rest since our last encounter?
Sure. I'll say, well, Is dancing a short rest?
Fast I go. I
I
don't
think I
so.
have to say no.
Damn it.
Would writing? Be
I
a
would
short
say
rest?
yes.
Yeah!
You were chilling. You were not moving about.
I was chilling. Oh, I don't need a short rest. I'm
Dancing can be
He was
relaxing.
hammered.
I drank half of a single drink.
And you were still hammered. You tiny body.
Maybe.
I mean, unless you have
I don't-
HP that you want to
fine. I don't need a short
yeah.
rest.
Yeah, because you went from one seat to another. They were out dancing,
Like,
expending energy.
I know you're like aching for a fight, but maybe these aren't the right guys for that, maybe?
I just mean the main guy.
I have a feeling they're a group.
Yeah, I don't think I could take 13.
They're moving past you guys by now.
As they move past Professor, you actually feel Frognan kind of trembling behind your calf.
Who's
Oh.
that?
Behind.
Oh,
I'll kind of
calf.
put a hand on down on your shoulder and just don't worry. Just let them go.
All right.
Can I look to see if there's any sort of like regalia on the leading Minotaur?
Sure. Remind me what regalia is.
Like
Insignias.
yeah, insignias, markings of status.
Sure. Absolutely. Go ahead and roll.
Looking for any indication of maybe they're a baron. I don't know.
Oh, sure. Roll a perception check.
Nat 20.
Oh, baby.
Hell
Yeah. Yeah. They have on their back. They're essentially sporting a half cape on the right hand side, dark green with this emerald or not emerald, but almost gold design of that of a tower. Looks similar to one that is found very far off in the distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that, and I'm gonna look over at that tower and just
Yeah.
put two and two together.
Yeah. They either work for that facility. You're not entirely sure if this is a baron per se, but they seem to be associated with the baron's tower.
You're still with fake Kylus, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that Kylus is still inside.
He's probably stumbling out behind you guys at this point.
If I see him like kind of start to like
Hey! Carton!
Can you tell me who that is?
Oh shit. That's a bull vinner.
A little more detail.
He's one of the barons. He's the Baron of Security.
Wait, the Minotaur guy?
Oh. Well, if he's out and about, does that mean that something is going on?
Probably. I mean, he comes through the glow den every once in a while. It's a popular place for the barons, especially Safala. She kind of runs the whole place.
So I've heard.
Is he a Minotaur too?
No, high elf.
Write that down right there.
Fix it!
Let's fix it.
Fix it.
You guys are too cute. You're breaking it
I
with your
know.
cuteness.
Busting it up.
It just crashed again.
Yeah.
No, it'll come back in a
Yeah, I
second.
think it's loading. There we
There we
go.
There we go.
It's annoying.
Just enjoy these.
Thank you for
chill
hanging in with us,
vibes.
guys.
Yay!
We absolutely will solve this.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, we
If
will.
you got a problem, yo, we'll solve it. Yes, exactly.
Nailed it.
You guys,
We don't
we
have to
should,
worry about them suing us.
we should follow the Minotaur, see what he's doing. Just for like a little bit.
I don't recommend that.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, Kylus, whatever you say, man.
Yeah.
I trust you.
I thought you didn't trust Kylus before.
Actually,
No.
guys, I think it's getting late. I think I gotta go.
Okay.
Speaking of Kylus, does anyone know where he is?
He's right there.
No, Blue Kylus.
Oh, right, Blue Cows.
Lilus.
Lilith.
Lilas it is.
Because last
No.
I remember he was with us.
He probably went back in the thingamajigger. You know?
That's not a word.
You know, it's
Yeah.
rather a surprise. You'd think he would He
He's
found
missing
himself his
out.
own hole to get into, but
Oh, I'm sure whatever night he's having is 10 times more crazy than the one we've had.
you're
for
probably
sure.
right about that.
And in that moment, he will
Oh, son of a-
pull away.
gorgeous. Gorgeous.
And we come back to a quieter part of town,
Boo.
heading into the rubble.
Quiet place.
No. God, that would be terrifying.
Part 2.
You've been walking for a little while at this point with Cable, before coming to a large tower structure built of metal and stone with multiple windows in it. Some are broken and beaten apart. Some have essentially wood that's been boarded over on certain parts of it. Cable brings you over. All right, mate. This is home. This is the DL.
Your headquarters, then.
Yeah, you could call it that.
Is it just you and Pim here, or are there more?
Well, we've got one more. She's resting. We really shouldn't bother
The
her.
one with the ticking,
She's
right?
got the tick, yeah.
All right. Well, let's head inside then.
Oh, let's go. He leads you inside and essentially into a stairwell that circles upwards, coming to certain floors. It kind of branches out into multiple hallways down to your right and left-hand side. But he takes you up
Okay.
and up, probably a good 5 flights of stairs.
Gotcha. As we're going up, I'm gonna. You did say you have some drinks here. I
Oh, sure.
believe you told the wee fella.
Yeah.
You had some. All right.
Yeah, we've got plenty of drinks. Don't worry about
At
that.
least there's that.
Yeah. You come to a large door that essentially has painted onto it a large middle finger that says "Go fuck yourself" underneath at the bottom. Before he opens up the door, this metal rusted door kind of scrapes across the ground, squeaking open. Immediately, you are hit with the warm smell of essentially chocolate and coconut. Yeah.
That is far better than I thought it would be.
Walking into this space, you see off to your right-hand side, there's this beaten up, very off-puttingly ugly green couch with parts of it that are kind of torn up and the fluff is kind of spilling out. Cable kind of runs over and just lands on it, and it kind of like eats him a bit before he kind of crawls himself out.
Dust cloud.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Heading forward, there's like a small raise of stairs that leads off into a far more spacious area with counter space, and you see standing there at about 8 feet tall, this anthropomorphic whale-like woman. Pale white skin, a very large forehead, fins off on the side, and a full whale's tail behind them, as they are opening up an oven and pulling out a tray of what looks like maybe muffins, potentially, where you're catching this whiff. And she kind of closes it and turns and looks and, "Hi! Welcome in!"
Is this just Mr. Crab's daughter?
It is not Pearl, no.
That's exactly what
No.
Ripping off SpongeBob.
Are you ready, kids?
Cable's just like, "Oh yeah, that's Pim. She's a cook here."
Hey, Pim.
Hi!
Kylis. You can call me Kai, though.
Kai, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Smells lovely.
Do you want one?
Of course.
Okay, they're hot, so be careful, alright?
Right, yeah. Maybe I'll just leave it on the counter for a moment. Let it
Sure,
cool
sure,
down.
sure. Absolutely, I've just got to get them out of the tin. And she starts getting them out and placing them onto a bit of a beat-up plate, but sanitary. It looks like it's got dings and marks, but it looks clean. She kind of brushes off and... Well, hi. Are you here to join the Tailcoats?
I wouldn't jump to that conclusion just yet.
I'm so sorry. I didn't get... this is usually why Cable brings people here.
We'll see. Maybe after a drink or two.
Sure, I can get you a drink. What do you want?
something strong.
We have fire water.
Sure.
Absolutely. She goes and pulls out this this large bottle that has this brackish brown liquid in it and pours some out. Small bit into a larger glass and hands it to you.
Okay.
Pours out a little bit and Cable comes cartwheeling over and takes it and kind of walks back and sits down. Just, well, welcome to the batch.
All
Make
right.
yourself at home. If you have any questions, woo! Shoot in the back, Pim. So, why depart from your group?
Well, that actually wasn't my intention. I would.
Oh, so this is just happenstance.
Yeah, I thought they might follow.
Well,
Turns
they're a
out
right lot of assholes, so I think you're better off without them.
it can be all right from time to time. Just it takes some getting used to. They have trouble with boundaries. I'm noticing.
I guess I tried.
Two of them do.
I lost them all you all together.
All right. Well, welcome. You followed me for some reason. You didn't have to come.
You're right. I actually came for information.
I'm chock full of it.
All right. Well, I know he did charm you when you mentioned stealing an item. What did you take?
Roll persuasion check.
Here we go. The charmer himself.
12.
A question for a question. How about that?
Seems fair. Tit for tat.
I've never seen your kind before. What brings you to the material plane?
I am getting that a lot lately.
I recognise you're an elf, but not one I've seen before.
Well, I am on an expedition of sorts, and I am just exploring, and I just happened to end up in jail for it. I did have a good gig for a while at an inn, played music for everyone, and they put me up in a room.
You play?
Yes, flute.
Maybe we can hear a bit, but tit for tat. I took a bit of a thunder engine. At least the core of it.
This isn't the first I'm hearing of a thunder engine.
It's pretty popular around here. Well, not necessarily in Vokstrom, but in Tongton, absolutely.
I heard that this could power an airship.
Depends on the size of the engine. This one, not so much. It's a little smaller.
Skiff, maybe.
Try like a carriage.
Well, do you have a carriage?
I don't. I took it because fuck's a baller. That's all.
All right. And
And who knows what I can build with it. I'm experimenting. I don't know much about the thunder engine.
what exactly is a thunder engine?
Well, it's essentially a core power. It uses thunderous energy that is constantly fluctuating and blowing up inside of it. And if you're able to get the runic glyphs and the right attachments set up, it can provide an insane amount of power to something.
And where are they pulling this energy from, and how are they containing it?
And they're enchanting. They put it in some kind of stone, some type of stone, and then they, from what I can tell, they shatter it and then contain it, so that it's constantly in this state of, well, exploding. Extremely volatile, but super powerful.
Did you steal it out of a carriage?
No, I stole out of one of the lobs. I don't recommend going into.
You
I
did
kind of
say-
stumbled my way in.
Yeah, you did say you were in one of the labs at one point.
Yeah, before we busted out,
You and Pim.
and a couple others.
Where are they?
Somewhere about in town. We're not exactly friends. Pim and I just watched out for each other, and we have been ever since.
And it's just the two of you.
From the lab, yeah.
Pim mentioned that you brought a few here before.
Sure.
No one wanted to join.
No one believes in the cause.
What's the cause?
Actually giving a shit about this town.
You give a shit about this town then?
Sure. It's my
Right.
home. It's all I've ever known.
I thought you said you were here for 5 years.
Yeah.
Is that your whole life?
Ever since I was made, yeah.
Kharkov then? Not a fan?
Not a fan. Ulia either. They're all looking out for themselves no matter what they say. They may talk about liking their people, but don't give a rat's ass if one of them disappears.
That was the impression I was getting. So what would you do if you were running this place?
Like a baron,
Yeah, like a baron.
fat chance of that happening, but shit. Pim, what the fuck would I do? That's a big question. You got to understand that. And even the barons, they don't really run this place. They're more of figureheads. As far as I understand it, this place is a prison. Tongton runs it. The barons just give an illusion of power here.
So who decides who gets thrown in prison then? Tongton?
It's a little more chaotic than that.
People are born down here, then they're not being put in prison for a reason.
No. But they're not exactly that out here. There's one way out. And through that big old hole right above the Baron's tower.
Yeah, it does seem to be the only way out. I do have
Well,
the means of leaving now, but I
There's
don't want to leave the others. There's there.
technically another way. But it's not a place you want to go to. I know. It's... Yeah, I'm going to tell you what it is.
Glad I don't have to ask.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to send you in front of a dragon. If you're willing to fight a dragon to get you out of here, shit.
Depends on the size of the dragon.
Try almost as big as this building. Almost, not quite, but
Ugh.
it's got all sorts of modifications attached to it. It's been the president's pet for some time now. It's located in the same labs we were built in.
Alright then. So the only way out is by flying. And you happen to have a thunder engine.
A small one, yeah.
So all we need is a carriage.
And a way to get past the Baron's securities. They've got plenty of flying things over there. Ready to shoot you down the second you fly over.
What if we were invisible?
I don't know the exact details of the tech over there, but I suppose it's possible. But going in blind like that, taking quite the risk.
I do have a way of testing it, but he's really not going to like it. More details later. My friend Oz.
Alright. I like friends.
Yeah.
I don't like this camera now.
It's overheating.
You think?
Is it?
It does feel warmer than the other camera.
I wonder why. It's never done this before.
Yeah.
Why so warm?
Yeah.
Why so hot?
The camera's
This
just
is
like cancelled.
clearly the hot side of the tower, so
Whoa, I don't know about that.
You guys are just overloading the cameras with your hot.
Yeah.
Speaking of friends, the ones you met earlier, do you think you could be persuaded to give them a second chance?
What's in it for me?
How about an apology to start?
Goes a long way.
Can't guarantee anything.
It's big.
I need to speak to them first.
If you want to talk to them, you can bring them by.
Right then.
But it's getting late. I'm chilling here. I ain't about to deal with no wolf bats out there.
That's a
Yeah, it's a wolf bat. Yeah, yeah. So I will imagine a wolf. Yeah. and a bat.
Should we just roll initiative now?
And if it was, kind of joined together, could fly like a bat, but predator instincts like a wolf.
Sounds
Terrible.
awful. Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, no, it's
All
better
right.
to just stay inside.
I did have plans to leave tonight.
We can metagame. Right?
You may want to wait on that. We can accommodate you tonight. It's fine. And then I'll take you right back to the glow then. Is that where they're staying?
I don't believe so. We were set up with a room from Kharkov.
I mean, I can take you back there too, but I just got to lay a little low.
So, let me run a scenario by you. When I was speaking with Kharkov, I was able to convince him to the idea of an alliance between him and Ulya.
Sure.
I'm sure there are terms, but do you think their two groups together have the power to take on the Barons?
Power? I think they've got the cunning. They're not going to play fair. They're going to get dirty with it. Sure. They may not be able to overpower, but
I don't mind
they've
getting a
got the
little
majority
dirty.
of the city.
Well then, we seem to have a few options on the table. Alright, I don't want to stay here tonight, but I would love to share a meal with you. Another drink.
Sure.
And I wonder if you could help me with one more thing.
Yeah. What's that?
Do you have any ash?
Just ash.
Just ash, like from fire.
I can burn something, sure.
Alright. And do you have a room with a wee bit of privacy?
It's currently preoccupied.
I suppose you're welcome to watch, just...
If you're quiet, you can use the space.
Shouldn't be too loud.
If you hear ticking, just stop what you're doing and leave.
Alright. It should only take about an hour.
Alright. Just be careful. If anything starts going wrong, just yell. I'll come over.
Alright then. Well, let's get some ash. But first, let's have dinner.
Alright.
Actually, one more thing.
Oh.
You did mention a coat from joining you. Said it was real nice.
Okay, hold on. I don't feel like I've got no guarantee that you're actually joining us. Are you joining the fucking tailcoats?
Is there an oath or something I have to say?
Sure, I'll just say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I love it. Sure, no, Pim, we need a coat. She just, woo! And she leaves. Just, this behemoth of a woman.
Kylos is like shaking on the
Oh,
couch.
yeah, absolutely. Well,
Don't
well,
think.
she's fast. She's fast at what she does, but it's going to take a little while.
Alright.
Speed
Hello.
sewing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I do have to finish this, but let's eat.
All right.
That's your barbarian
It's muffins.
class.
Alright. I'll like walk over to the
One level
table.
barbarian, 3 levels road.
Oh, I so called it. She rage sows.
She's expertise athletics. She's the no door stops me person.
Kylos will walk into the kitchen. He'll grab 2 muffins and a bottle of alcohol,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I'll
Enjoy
the 2 drinks out.
your coconut muffin.
Coconut muffin.
Cocoa
Nope,
coconut?
coconut muffin.
Coconut.
Coconut.
Three
Coconut.
cocos?
Coconut.
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 Cocoa. And
It's 3
coconut.
cocos. Coconut.
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 Alright.
Coconut.
Eating this muffin, you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Oh,
Hey.
Whoa.
sweet.
Perfect for the wolf bats.
Right. Fuck.
And we know nothing about.
They're mainly in the rubble.
Populated area.
Yeah.
Let's go find Kylus, everyone. Out into the darkness.
Once I do have the ash, I'll start
Dude, we're
preparing
so
a
weird.
ritual.
Gonna go find Kylus.
If you want me to go into that, I can.
Where are you doing? Are you doing it in that room?
In that room, yeah.
As you go over to that room, you're given a bowl of ash, essentially, to work with. He's just like, just remember, dip if it starts ticking. Sorry. Yeah. You head inside, and the door closes behind you. In this space, it's a relatively spacious room. There's a bed off to the side, but you see a very large curtain in front of you that's being held up by multiple poles. Metal poles that are kind of. It's almost like a hospital kind of separator.
divider.
Yeah, it's a divider essentially. And you see there's lights behind it, and you see cast in a shadow, someone is laying on a bed. And you can see that they're breathing.
Okay.
Immediately, the smell of vanilla and lavender hits your nose.
Actually, kind of lovely.
It's pleasant in here.
Okay. About how much space is there?
You're looking at probably 60 or so feet long, 30 wide.
Okay.
It's a nice spacious room.
He'll take the bowl of ash and create a small pile in the center.
Mm-hmm.
He'll grab a handful and he'll start tracing small circles of ash, letting it fall to the ground, kind of like ringlets in a chain.
Okay.
And he'll lead them away from the circle. And then he'll pull 2 gold bracelets out from his pocket, and he'll place one at the end of the chain and one in the circle. He'll then use prestidigitation to start creating glowing runes around the outside. And he'll start a small chant. All this will take probably about an hour.
Okay.
And he'll just kind of kneel down at the end of the ring.
Okay.
And he'll whisper to himself in primordial. Creature born of fire and 9 homes. I summon you to me and bind you to the obsidian winds.
Okay, now say it in primordial.
Motherfucker summoning a demon?
Some wind begins to wrap before it catches into blue fire and shadow and smoke, and before sitting in front of you is Oz.
Council. And the gold bracelet will be around his neck.
What's going on, Master?
Callus will pick the bracelet up and place it around his wrist. He'll walk out of the room.
Lane's on your shoulder. For those who are watching, would you like to describe Oz for us?
Yes. Oz is a classic imp, but he's blue. Kind of few like large black horns. And when he's initially summoned, he did have reddish tints to him, but they immediately turned blue after the spell ended, and then kind of black shading started to cover him.
There's a gold, almost like choker, around his neck that is similar to the one you have on your wrist.
Once we're out of the room.
As you open up the door, you hear but it fades.
Okay.
Do you turn and look?
I do. I would be
You
curious.
see the shadow, an arm kind of, and then rest.
I have so many questions.
Fuck is going on?
Once we're
exit the
outside,
room?
yeah, I'll close the door quietly.
How things? Oh, hello.
Cable, this is Oz.
Cable, it is a pleasure to meet you.
I like this guy already.
Right, Oz, we are in a bit of a predicament, but it is really good to see you.
I can't believe I've lost you for this long.
Yeah,
I've never been aside from you for this long, young master.
Where have you been?
Trying to find you. I lost you somewhere along the lines of the Scattered Isles. That ship was just a little too fast. And then from there, well, I did what I could. But it seems your powers have grown stronger.
Yes, I'm starting to read patterns in the wind. Gifts from him, no doubt. But anytime I've cast a spell, I've seen words, pieces of a puzzle. Pieces that, well, led me to bringing you here.
Well, I'm grateful for it.
Me too.
I've gotten sick of flying through the seas.
Well, you missed out on a prison break.
I don't think that's really missing out on something. That sounds terrible.
It was not very fun. But this place does have potential.
All right.
We're tailcoats now.
I don't know what that means, but I'm excited nonetheless.
We'll be sure to get you a coat. Cable, you think you could manage
You
something?
hear Pim squeal in the distance. Excited to make more.
Imp coat.
Decked out. All right, well, we are running short of time, and there's something that I really need you to do.
All right.
There was a tiefling fella named Daleth that broke us out.
Right.
He ditched us a while back. If he's going to find a way out of here, I want to know about it.
Right.
Just outside of this building here, there's a city underground. Try and sweep through it. Do your best to find him, but stay safe and stay invisible.
Goes completely invisible.
We talking predator active camouflage or invisible?
Invisible.
Okay. Just curious.
Good flavor. Good flavor.
Get the shoulder cange.
Is he the predator? That's just
No, definitely not.
Yet.
Mind your distance. Carries a whip. Some pretty good range, and he's deadly accurate with it.
I always love these jobs. If I find anything, I will let you know.
All right. Once you're in range, I should be able to communicate with you. But if you do me a favor, when you fly out of here, stay close. I want to take a look at the city from a bird's eye view.
I'll fly directly up.
All right then. Step 1.
Soars out of a window.
Okay.
And Cable's just... Well, you're full of surprises.
Yeah. I suppose I am.
I can't believe you joined our gang.
Mind the fucking demon.
Dep-
Excuse me.
Would you do me a favor? When I do this, I'm not really aware of my surroundings. Chicken comes, just kind of shake me out of it.
I mean, she should be good so long as we're not in there.
All right.
It's the proximity. She likes her space.
He kind of just goes, and his pupils turn yellow with a black slit, and he starts seeing through Oz's eyes.
Go ahead and make me a perception check using Oz's stats.
Oh, you're a chain
And we're
walker,
missing
aren't you?
all of
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't know any of it.
Nope.
Okay, I guess he does have some cool stuff happening as well.
But is it more fun?
No, it's not.
Does he have does he have a bow tie though? Does
Honestly,
he have
I
a-
wish
has a
I was in
demon,
his position right
But
now.
do we got a bow tie though?
Because that guy,
So we should have flipped.
ass. Wolfgang definitely would rather be there than where he is right now.
But you look so cute in your bow tie.
I'm not wearing
He's
it.
not wearing. Bitch.
Come on.
Fix us.
It's,
Bow tie, bow tie.
We are the bow tie.
It's our
We
game.
should make our own gang. Bow tie
Bow
gang.
tie.
Bow tie gang.
Yeah. Bow tie.
Oh,
that's
10.
10. Okay.
That's average.
Looking about
Average
through
at
this
best.
space, you're not really seeing much else different.
Okay.
Having to keep within proximity of where Oz is still keeps you pretty darn close to where the rubble is located. Though, as he flies up pretty high, he's much closer to the ceiling. You notice that as you get closer to the farther ends of the rubble, the ceiling does start to come down. Looking out in the distance, you see bright, glowing lights, the giant dome in the distance. marking a major point in the glow den. The tower, way out there. It's getting late at this point, after having an hour of summoning.
Yeah.
It's getting dark. Some lights are, and you hear.
So that's my
I will.
stomach.
No, I'll come back into the room. Can't see shit out there.
Cable's just like in your face. Just, you come out.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
I-
Jeez, you always been all fucking weird.
Yeah. I was looking through his eyes, technically.
Oh, the invisible bat thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird fucking thing. And it talks. Jeez.
Okay, well.
Oz is very cool.
I'll say.
Right then. Well, I don't want to leave my friends hanging, and I don't want them to enjoy the glow den without me. So,
Oh, been there, done that.
I think I might leave for tonight.
Let me come with you. I'm gonna bring her with us, if that's okay with you.
Good.
Yeah, she should be fine.
All right.
Pim, we're going out. We'll be back later. Okay. Cable leaves, goes into the room, and about a good 30 or so minutes pass before Cable comes back out, holding the hand of someone. And as it comes out, you notice it is just pale white, and has a slight sheen to it, almost like it's made of porcelain. Stepping out through this space is a woman, standing about 5.5 feet tall. Their entire left arm is made of porcelain, with mechanical attachments to create elbows and wrists and fingers and joints. The rest of her body is humanoid flesh. This part has been essentially grafted to her left arm. Her right foot is also made of porcelain, and the right half of her eyes here is a porcelain half mask that is grafted to the skin where there's forms of irritation from where it's been forcibly attached. Her, the left side of her head has a bit of hair that rolls down dark black, and she steps out.
Is she the Phantom of the Opera?
That's what I was gonna make that noise.
She
We
steps
were all
out a
thinking
little
it.
shaky, and looks to you, and you see her left arm start to open, and Cable's just like, no, he's a friend, he's fine, and it's, and you can hear the ticking is coming from her chest, right where her heart would be.
Okay. What race would you say this individual falls under? I know they're missing a lot of parts. and-
Yeah, roll a nature check. Nature or medicine. I'll allow you to choose.
Medicine it is. 7.
7.
My dice are betraying.
Little hard to guess, but potentially human. Her left ear isn't pointed. It looks like a humanoid ear. Probably in her late 30s or so.
Hello there. My name is Kylis. You're joining us this evening.
Yes. My name is Victoria.
Lovely
Though
to
some
meet
on
you.
the streets call me Ticking Vicky.
Are you a fan of that nickname, or should I call you Victoria?
It strikes fear in the hearts of men, so I will take it.
All right. Happy to have the company. Is there anything I can do to help you while we move about the city?
Stay in my sight.
All right.
Cable, lead the way. All right, we're gonna have a really fun time. Everything's gonna be fun. Huh.
You really don't seem too excited about this.
I lose control sometimes. And they start walking ahead of you.
He's like ready to say something, and he's okay.
As we pan out from this space, we will come back to Party Central. Bullvinner has finished walking away from you all, and you are left outside of this space.
You guys want to go back?
Yeah, this was more partying than I've done ever.
Same.
I'm ready for a nap.
As I can say, I haven't quite had a night like this since my time in the Feywild.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. Feywild.
Oh yes, that's where I'm from.
You're from the Feywild?
Oh, that's an Eladrin, yes.
Did you know that?
What?
That's wild. Feywild.
I hate you. Sunglasses.
Oh, man.
That's cool, man. Where are you from, Nesta? The moon, right?
No, I don't live on
She's
the
from
moon.
Laminsa.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's basically the moon.
Hi!
I've literally been here.
We got you a bow
Most of the
tie.
Nesta gave it to me.
Where are you wearing?
You should wear it.
I'll put it on later.
Then we'll be matching if you wear it.
You got it wearing a game
All right.
now. It's a bow tie game.
Do you need help tying a bow tie?
You are aware it is a clip-on. they already started as bow ties. You just adjust the size and then clip.
Scratch that. Okay.
Yeah.
Pull it out of
And you would
the
know
pocket.
that.
Wolf cake, wolf cake, wolf
What design are
cake,
you
bow
putting
tie.
It's just red.
A bright red.
Cool.
It's red with like gold accents on the borders.
Okay.
Well.
He's like a marquee sign.
Well, it does match my literally everything else I'm wearing.
That looks very cool.
So, Wolfgang raises a interesting question. What is that red energy that comes from your shoulder?
It's awesome, is what it is.
It is, don't get me wrong. It's quite amazing, but
Well, it is essentially my power.
That's like deep.
is it connected to anything? Is it...
Yeah. No, we, my people aren't exactly the most godly types. And so we don't.
It's okay.
I hate to break it to you.
It's cool. It's fine.
So
It's just everything I've devoted my life to.
my power comes from within.
I see. It just you. That's just how it manifests.
I think so.
Okay.
Truth be told, I don't entirely understand it, but I know how to use it,
Well, effective to say the least.
to say the least.
Hey, Wolfgang. I like your mustache.
Thank you. It's something I've worked my whole life for.
Top notch.
Started it when you were a baby.
It's actually the people of my country oftentimes come out of the womb with mustaches.
Canon.
No, I'm totally lying to you.
I was waiting for an insight check. Zach just wanted this.
Nope.
This whole world is new to Frogman. I'm willing to accept it.
Add it to the wiki.
Nesta, what's a womb?
Are you serious?
Is it like a place?
Oh, honey. Girl, we gotta chat sometime, you and me.
What education system were you a part of, and how did it fail you?
Huh?
It failed her.
Yes,
Profoundly.
really.
What? Just because I've never heard of that place. I don't know what's your problem.
It's not. It's
Anyway, let's
you
go
two
back to
can
the
talk
club.
about
I
this.
just realized, where the fuck are our friends? Did we leave them at the bar?
Who?
Olwil and Dollar.
Oh, Dark was watching.
Dark's
Will?
fine.
He said he would be
He's like,
fine. Okay.
Yeah, I left them there. Ola was asleep. Dark seemed like he was really ready to take
oh,
care
I
of
was
them.
asleep.
Yeah.
Where's the real Kylus?
Well, let's head back.
You notice the other Kylus is gone.
Oh, I remember he did say that he was going to turn in for the night. Can I try and roll an intelligence check to remember if I saw, like, Kylus fucking off somewhere?
Sure, I'll say with the amount of time that's gone by and with the amount of drinks, it is a disadvantage.
How much time has gone by since we've...
Roll a
Hours.
survival check.
Ooh, 7.
It's a little wonky, especially from being where you are presently. You were led to this spot. You're not entirely sure where you are exactly in the glow den as well.
I mean, how are we gonna get 14.
14. It's probably been about 2.5 hours between waiting for food, dancing, some gambling, making your way over here.
What is home for us right now?
Aren't they putting us up in that hotel?
We did have.
Yeah, cock
There-
off.
there's
Oh,
a-
yeah. Does anybody know how to get there?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
I don't even know how we got here.
That one fellow who wound us around town kind of took us in a bunch of different circles.
Yes, and I'm both confused around now.
So
Maybe we should stay at the glow den tonight.
I imagine we can find accommodations.
Yes, I mean, I know we have a place set up, but, you know, it doesn't... There's nothing saying that we can't go anywhere else.
I have all of my things with me, anyways.
As do I.
Me too. Me 3.
So
4.
let's find.
Let's grab
Lodgings.
Dark and let's go.
Yeah. Well, let's
find
get
a
our
place.
friends and maybe ask the bartender.
He seemed agreeable enough.
did
I gave
seem
him a
cool.
sizable tip.
We
Yes.
could ask that other guy.
The
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 muscly
dragon?
guy.
Yeah.
is he still up around doing his thing? Probably not at this point, right?
He's
From-
from miles away.
From where you are, he's not nearby.
The bar is right there. We can
Okay,
we'll find
yeah.
him tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Let's go.
All right. Heading back to the original bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
right. Heading back to the
What's
last
it called?
decent, the last decent tavern. You guys start trudging a path forward. Some of you tripping over yourselves, though a good amount of this alcohol is starting to fade a bit between the encounter with the Baron, kind of sobering up a little bit. Those of you who were starting to
I still think I could have taken him.
skew off are starting to come back. You're not at disadvantage anymore for checks.
Okay. I'm immediately looking for Dark and Owl.
All right. As you guys walk into the last tavern, Olwell is still sleeping quietly on the table. The music's still playing, while Dark has someone on their knees holding on to the scruff of their jacket, and
Dark!
and then the dude hits the ground and is unconscious, and everyone's like, yeah! And they all go off and start drinking. There's 2 other bodies lying on the ground. And Dark sits down.
I'm very disappointed.
Aw.
I'm gonna lean over to Wolfgang. Perhaps you should have stayed here instead of following us.
Mistakes were made.
But this way you got a bow tie.
You'll get them next time.
You all walk in with your what? Who
man.
was that?
We have thaumaturgy? Is that what you just did?
I go up and
That's
I go,
Frog Dan.
Sober Frogman's nuts.
I go, Dark, are you okay?
That was Zach, not Frogman.
Was Zach making fun of Wolfgang?
Oh man.
Dark turns to you,
You
Ringwin.
aged up quick.
Oh, we lost it again.
Dark turns to you, Ringwin. Is just they were trying to mess with Olwell.
Oh, that's so not cool. Hey, we're gonna get some sleeps here. We're gonna go to
I'm
sleep
wondering if it's
here.
on like a timer.
That's what they said. They said we're gonna sleep here instead
Because
of
it
other
seems
place.
to go off.
It doesn't seem like the
15
last
minute
tavern
intervals.
has accommodations,
Exactly.
but there's probably somewhere nearby.
Like I started.
Does,
looking at it
uh,
late,
anyone
but
else
it's
wanna
about
mess with Olwell?
14 and some change.
I don't know. Does anyone else want to mess with Olwell? No, we're good. Yeah, we're fine. Damn it. People go off and continue dancing. You notice there's still people in here. It's winding down a little bit. There's probably a good 30 or 34 people in here.
Wolfgang's gonna walk up to the bartender. You, barkeep.
Aye.
Where's a good place to stay for my 80,000 friends and I?
Well, your counting's off, but
Obviously, my counting's off.
a good place. Are you looking to spend some coin?
No.
I want accommodations to be decent enough that we can have a bed, possibly a bath, and a breakfast.
Glitter and Nuke's your place.
Do you know how much it costs?
On average a night, it's probably about eight silver.
Fantastic.
It's like way less than that drink we had.
I slip him a gold. Give me another ale while we're at it.
You've got it.
Can I have one?
I'm by myself. You're
Oh.
good.
I come stand by you.
You get a frost top ale.
I'll get you another one tomorrow. I think you're
Ice cold to the touch.
here. Have a sip.
It's delicious.
Yum.
Nice, strong blonde wheat ale. Perfect temperature.
Oh,
Nice and cold.
I really like this.
I'll get you another one
This
tomorrow.
is better than the other ones.
Where is that place again?
The Glitter Nook. Just head out, make a right. It's a bit of a sketchy alley, but, just walk fast. With your group, no one's going to bother you.
Not totally concerned about sketchy alleys.
Then you'll be just fine.
One other thing.
Aye.
We saw some fancy-looking horned fellow walking the streets with some soldiers.
Oh, yeah, Bull.
Is he in the bar
Mhm.
right now? Motherfucker.
He's over at the Dragon Slayer.
Oh. How do you like that?
Yes.
Thanks for that. I'm gonna go over to the table.
Oh my god.
And are you taking your beer?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm like, but I don't go.
Is it just him at the table?
It's currently full. It's all 4 seats are filled, including his.
Okay. Gonna stand and watch for a minute.
All right. Game goes on for a little while. He bets high every single time. Let's find out.
He's gonna lose.
No way. Not with an 8, a 7, and a 4.
What?
Yeah, no. He takes the whole pot.
And the dragon never woke up?
And the well, let's find out.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm learning the rules of this game.
No, I rolled a 10. No, dragon does not wake up. Lower is worse.
So he walks away with the pot.
He walks away with the whole pot.
I say somewhat quietly, but loud enough for him to hear. I'm sure it's easy to win when you have all the money.
You have a problem with me.
Is he standing or is he still sitting?
He's sitting, and he's still taller than you.
Depends what you mean by a problem.
Not many walk up to a baron. Steadied up. You hear some of the metal men.
How tall is he?
He's nearing 8 feet tall.
Oh, that's not so bad. A baron? Pardon me, but what the hell is a baron?
An out-of-towner. You don't get many of your kind. Tell me, what brings you to Voxstrom?
Passing through.
No one passes through Voxstrom. We make sure of that.
Who's we?
The barons.
Oh. Is that some club you're a part of?
You've got some balls on you.
Last time I checked.
oh my god.
I wouldn't mind tearing them off. Please calm down, Bo. As stepping from out of some shadows is a high elven woman, dressed in this gorgeous red dress that reflects a bit of the light that comes through. A long slit down the right-hand side, kind of showing off some of her curves. Deep V-neck cut with a masquerade mask on. Steps forward with this feathered boa around her shoulders. The feathered boa kind of slowly swaps from different colors, extending outwards, slowly, meticulously. And she kind of brushes her hand across his arm, and he... Whatever you say, Safala.
So DM, I'm having trouble picturing this. Can you physicalize it a little bit? Just can't help but... No, the other one.
Could you undo that last button?
Let
Yeah.
me into
I'm getting hella Dolly vibes from her.
Sure, yeah. She's a little more on the femme fatale side.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would you say that her entrance has like caught the eye of like other people? Or?
Oh, sure. Everyone within this space
So
immediately
I would have
is
noticed
like,
her.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and you notice this massive individual is now kind of
Towering over.
chest to chest almost with Wolfgang. He does start to back down as Safala steps forward.
How tall is she?
She's probably about 5'5", 5'6".
Okay.
She's not terribly tall.
I-
High elf doesn't necessarily mean tall.
I look to her and kind of smile.
Hello, darling.
Greetings.
Hello, darling.
If I see like the stuff going on, I'll probably step over.
The energy
towards the
in
table.
this space is getting a little more tense. People aren't really dancing. Some people are like dancing away from this area. But a lot of attention is coming back to this space. Some of the music's getting a little quieter too. People are interested in what's about to happen.
I'll
Drink my.
step over and kind of just stand with Wolfgang.
I was healing Olwell in the corner and feel like I'm.
Whoosh! The world's
Doing it.
spinning.
Shut up.
Okay. Do you take issue with my friend here?
Issue.
Not many just walk up to Bull.
I walked up to the table. He just happened to win. I made a harmless comment, and he seemed to have some sort of offense at it.
Harmless. You seem like the type of person who understands that words can pack a punch.
A lot of things can pack a punch.
Indeed. Manipulative. Feigning ignorance.
Few have ever called me manipulative or feigning ignorance.
Few can read like I can.
You seem well educated.
I know my stuff.
Hmm.
Perhaps I could show you some time. You hear Bull just... and he kind of starts to walk away a bit.
I don't think your friend would appreciate that.
His pride will heal.
Yeah, well, I'll be around. I'd love to hear what you'd like to show me. Or see.
Consider it a date. I'll see you tomorrow. And she high heels, click, 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 begins to walk away.
Wolfgang's kind of like, well, that went better than I expected. Finishes it and pounds it back.
Let's go overthrow the government right after I fuck it.
Who says they're not one and the same thing?
He's gonna fuck it, and then he's gonna fuck it up.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what James Bond does, but
That's fair.
True that. True that.
Bull kind of slams his hands together, and every one of those metallic start to walk,
kind of like
and they all start to.
lean back against the table. And
Yeah,
with
one of them almost bumps into you. Not on purpose, it's just not caring about you standing there. They all proceed out. It is about this time, Kylus, as you approach the last decent tower.
Oh.
You see this entourage of individuals exiting. A high elven woman in a red dress, a very large, huge minotaur man, dressed in armor with an axe on his back, and 12 metallic men following behind. Cable dives into an alleyway.
Kylus sees this like whole group leaving, and he like reaches in under his cloak and pulls the bottle of firewater out and just takes a swig. Puts it back. Then he leans over to Cable. Oh, you did get me here. You're more than welcome to head home if you'd like.
As you lean over, it's Vicky who's standing there.
Oh,
Cable
hi.
is nowhere to be seen right now.
You can take him home if you'd like. I don't know where he
You
will
will be okay?
I think so. This does seem like a fun place.
Cable will be able to find his own way home. I have hunting to do.
Hunting. Well, just out of curiosity, what do you hunt?
Men.
Interesting. Like in a fun way or in a
In a deserving way.
interesting.
That could go
Either
either
thing.
way.
So both.
All right. Well,
Kailas, it was a pleasure to meet you. Have a good evening.
you as well, Victoria. Happy hunting.
Yes, indeed. As her arm opens up and the hand moves down into her forearm, and out from the side, a blade appears.
Oh,
And she darts down an alleyway.
I like her. And he pulls the bottle back out and starts walking down the street.
It seems like the Minotaur and High Elf have a bit of an argument before the
Can I-
Minotaur walks away.
Overhear it at all?
Roll a perception check.
That's bad. 15.
15. You don't catch everything necessarily that the woman says. She seems very calm and in control. But the Minotaur seems abrasive and not caring who hears or sees. Essentially goes on to a point of, they're just strangers. How could you offer something like that to them? You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You've needed me this long. That shouldn't be changing. Fine. See what happens when they put your head on a spike. And you notice as he leaves, the soldiers stay. And then the woman starts to walk away and the soldiers follow.
I think I found them. They just walked out of the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else around the tavern? Other shops or
Oh yeah,
other
there's
bars?
plenty of other
Okay.
shops advertising for stays in, cute girls, cute boys, plenty to hang out with. All sorts of temptation and
You're not gonna
offerings.
come find us?
Temptation and offerings. Is there like a glass window on the tavern on the outside?
Yeah, there's two windows that you could look into. It seems
Okay.
like it's fogged up in there right now, but you do see just lights
Okay.
behind that mist.
Hill.
Yeah.
And I'll walk up to the window to take a look inside and see if you can see him.
Roll a perception check.
Even better. 19.
19. You see Nesta has her finger on Olwell's mouth and just going shh. And Olwell is just. You see a fair other amount of your party is in this space, though a few people seem to be missing from your vantage point.
Gotcha.
They could just be further in. You're not seeing the whole interior.
Okay. He will.
Gussy up.
And then open up the door.
A bit of wind kind of wraps around you,
of course.
Prestidigitation.
totally
Get myself cleaned up.
quaffing the hair.
Yep.
And you walk in.
Okay.
Kailas enters.
Do
And
we,
the
Perfect
camera
timing.
exits.
do we see him?
Yeah, you're not stealthing.
We were talking about trying to take a break maybe to see if we can fix this because
Sure.
he thinks it's on a timer.
You know what, guys? We're gonna go into one more break. Could be short, could be long. We'll find out when we come back.
Yeah.
Stick with us. Thank you guys so much. It's, tech happens, but we'll get there.
Tech happens.
Mhm.
Till next
Heck and
time.
tech, man. We'll be back.
Here we go.
And let's go.
Thank you guys for coming back with us. We're pretty sure we solved exactly what was going on, but we'll see. Coming back into this moment.
And shenanigans.
Shenanigans! Into this moment, Kylus has just re-entered, or for the first time, entered into the Last Decent Tavern, where your group awaits. Those who are closer to the front door, I would say pretty much everyone excluding you two. You guys were kind of off to the left-hand side towards the Dragon's Lair.
But I did watch
You did watch them leave.
whatever her name was.
Savala.
Zavala.
Watch that booty
leave.
walk out.
How could I not?
Daddy.
Which Dominic looks like what?
I mean, the camera's not going to catch it.
You just gotta jump.
Okay, can I see Kylus?
Absolutely.
Kylus! And then I kind of jog over to him and I'm like, oh my god, you came back. It's been crazy. We had drinks and we breathed fire and we glowed and there was a lady and a man that was kind of not a man, but like a bull, and he was really big. And then you were here, but then it wasn't really you, it was somebody else. Where have you been?
That's a lot to take in right there. Seems you've had more to drink than I have tonight. And
Nope, I only had 2 drinks.
I've had
drinks.
4.
2 drinks.
4 drinks.
But one of them made it, check this out, and then can I breathe fire?
No. It's been...
It is well beyond that point, unfortunately. You would
He
have to-
tries anyway.
Yeah.
I think you may have been swindled.
Penguin,
Look at my bow tie!
Penguin, if you want
Actually,
another one,
it
I
is
can get you
lovely.
another.
Huh?
Another of the fire.
So you've had 2, he's had 4.
God.
Phil, have you been drinking?
2 or 3, I believe.
Alright, can't even count, right? Ness?
Is this a
2.
drinking game? We
Almost
count how many
one.
drinks we
Almost
have,
one.
and then we have that many again.
Alright. I have some catching up to do.
Yes, it does. So gather round and let's all have another drink.
Alright, well, apparently I missed quite a bit.
Yes, and how come
You
I'm
should
the
get the
one who's having to
fire
get everybody
one.
together? I thought you were the party person.
I tried, I thought you were gonna follow me.
Probably
We're giving you
there.
a special drink, but here's your whiskey.
Thank you.
To be honest, you've done a great job corralling everybody for this night of shenanigans.
And plus, Phil's a real good dancer.
I can't believe I missed that.
I can't believe you missed a lot of what happened tonight.
Yes,
And-
it's
and
true. This
honestly-
very much seems like your
She basically
Atmosphere.
she did sum it up pretty nicely. Good
Yeah,
job.
but you
bartender.
were here, but then
Hey.
it's not
6
here.
Spitfires.
Oh, there it is!
Oh, and there it goes.
We thought we solved it.
Okay, if we just keep turning it on for the rest of the
Yeah.
episode, then we can solve
All
it
aboard the
between
struggle
weeks.
bus for the rest of this episode.
Welcome aboard. We will solve this. We promise. It probably won't be tonight, though.
This will continue to happen.
Yes.
But you get to see us, which is fine.
Yes.
That's true.
Well.
Hey, more Spitfires.
Yes, 6 around.
Wait, this guy.
5
Hey,
around.
I can keep up with you all.
He'll be fine. Listen to the wee fella.
You didn't see him earlier.
Okay, make eye contact.
He seems very
Yes,
confident.
and-
You can see it in the eyes.
They're a gold apiece.
But Phil's treating us, so.
Are you sure, Phil? That's like
Thank you,
more money than
Professor,
I have
for the
ever
drinks.
seen.
I don't want him wasting my money.
He'll be fine.
I wouldn't waste it.
I saw you waste it
We
earlier.
both watched you.
Whoa! You guys gotta remember that you're friends. Okay, we're all friends here. Okay, don't argue. Just drink. Just drink.
I can get behind that.
Am I prepping a drink or not?
6
Yeah.
around.
6 around. All right. Starts prepping some drinks together. Pours in the liquid into the glasses. Bright blue. Lights his hand and right across.
This is when I was telling
Hands out
you
a drink to all
about.
of you.
Pretty cool, right?
Enjoy your Spitfire.
Does seem lovely. Alright.
Okay,
well,
so I drink mine really fast, and then I immediately breathe fire on Kylus.
Fire begins to engulf your form, though there's no heat. It's the strangest experience. This bright blue
Does
fire.
it blow his hair back at all?
No, it is sound and image.
I'm gonna drink
It
mine and look at
sounds
everybody
like
else.
fire.
We should all get in with it.
I'll no matter-
Fire into the center and fire upwards. It is a sight to behold.
I'm gonna slide a hand mine again.
Sure, with prestidigitation.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're gonna hand
While
me your
engulfed in
drink.
the fire,
18.
I'd like to
18.
cast
No one notices it this time.
minor illusion on my shoulder that it's on fire.
Okay. As the fire dissipates, there's fire on his shoulder.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Is this supposed to happen? Is this supposed to happen?
I haven't drank mine at all.
Okay.
I take a glass of water and just chug it to his shoulder.
Just the whole glass, or
Yes. Go
are you
with
letting
it.
go of the cup? Is my question.
Here's the thing. I'm not intending to. But I'm also like
Roll
just
for- roll for
acting
him.
Yeah,
quick,
roll
so
roll a dexterity check at disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Well, you're not trying to hit him.
Oh.
What was an 8?
I know it was an 18, but now it's a 5.
A 5, yeah. Flies right over his shoulder, shatters the glass across the bar. It's just, oi! Can you not break my stuff?
Sorry, I'll cast mending.
Whoa, shit. Actually, feel free to break things if you're just gonna fix them.
I'm a fixer.
Alright,
Isn't she
easy there, alright?
talented?
It's just an illusion.
She's really talented.
She's very talented.
Oh god.
You startled me. You were on fire.
Alright, well, you are a gullible bunch.
I wasn't.
It is at this moment that you notice it's flickering. There's no sound coming from this.
I'll
I
turn it
just
off.
put my hand through it. Oh, okay. He's gone.
Alright, well, first of all, let's start with this other Kylus.
Is that your cat?
Cheryl throws himself against walls dramatically sometimes.
Is that for
Demon
real?
cat?
Does
No,
he really?
he'll like if he's like getting comfortable, he'll just
I just see the "let me in" meme.
yeah. His paws up. Ah!
Oh man.
Anyways,
Anyway.
What were you saying?
The other Kylus.
Oh.
Care to explain that?
He wasn't Kylus.
No, he wasn't you, but he had the same name as you.
I'm kind of looking at you going,
Although they did call himself Danny later, now that I recall.
Sounds
he
like
was
Danny Maneuver.
Danny.
He did give us these. He did get us hooked up with these nice bow ties.
Yeah. He was
Oh,
you see that I'm
you
wearing
missed
a-
the bow tie.
You-
I forgot to
Look
mention.
at mine has a lizard.
We got you one. And I give him my wind one.
Aww.
You hold on to that. I actually have a coat on the way.
Oh.
Coat?
You went shopping?
You went to the coat store?
Custom made.
Cool.
Jealous. I've never had anything custom made except for. No, nothing actually.
Even your shield. It looked quite unique.
It's unique, but it wasn't made for me. It was made for, you know, the clerics.
Well, I know a lady now, so maybe she could make you something.
That
Oh,
sounds
Kylus is a
awesome.
lady.
Feeling disappointed that his gift was rejected. Brogdon just kind of puts it in his pocket.
Oh, like you haven't rejected the 2 drinks that I've bought you?
I've been drinking those!
Frognan,
Air
that is
quotes.
yours, and it looked quite lovely on you.
Thanks.
Well, I'm impressed. You managed to go out and go shopping and get a custom coat made.
It's been a rather enlightening evening, though not nearly as fun as yours, it sounds like.
I know, it's been cool over here. Let's hit the dance floor, Kylus.
I almost
All
fought
right,
a,
that-
I almost fought a minotaur.
Almost.
You did?
You were literally right.
I don't think I was.
You mean you almost got beaten up by a minotaur?
We see it differently.
He did talk to a very, very,
Well-
very sexy lady.
Your 2
Oh, did he
egos
now?
are about the
Mhm.
same. I will give you that.
Yeah.
They are evenly matched.
Well, Wolfie, if you need a wingman, I got your back.
Wait, you have wings?
No, it's an expression.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
You mean what?
one day maybe.
Ringwin, I
But-
think I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
She's wasted.
Yeah.
I don't waste it. I just don't know a lot of things, okay? I just don't know a lot of things.
Okay.
13.
13, man, you're still going pretty strong.
She's just really excited. It's not that she's fucked up. It's just that she doesn't know stuff and she
That's
wants
fair.
to learn
That's fair.
about things. A lot of things you say confuse her. Birds, wings. She doesn't know what you're talking about.
Birds. All right. Well, you did say you wanted to dance. I would love
Yeah. Okay, and I grabbed Nesta to come with us.
to. I'm heading out to the dance floor.
We're on the
It's the
dance
whole
floor.
chain run. One person gets grabbed, and the other person, another person, another person.
I'll
Yep.
grab Frogman's hand.
Oh!
You're brought out to the dance
Yeah,
floor.
I just look back with big old beady eyes at Wolfgang.
Give you a big thumbs up.
All
You can-
right.
And I'm sipping my fire breath thing.
Mr. Gand, I assure you it is very simple. You just feel the rhythm in your chest. Your feet follow, your hips follow, your shoulders follow.
Right. You've never seen Frogman look like he has more joints on his body.
Ah!
Can I get a performance check?
Yeah.
Can I assist him in this by occasionally giving him a twirl?
Sure, absolutely. I'll give you advantage.
10.
It's good. It's decent. Yeah, you're a little rough to start, but with assistance from Kylus, he definitely knows what he's doing, knows how to lead, and just takes control for those moments. But it does loosens you up a bit.
Okay. Wow.
You are natural. I do think it's the bow tie.
That. And then I take it out of my pocket and I put it back on. Okay.
Right? Don't be afraid to let loose a
Maybe
little
it's
fire every now and then.
Yeah.
I see like the Charlie Brown peanut character dances for Frogman.
Yeah. Still very tense in like the shoulders.
Sure.
But like the knees are starting to wiggle a little bit.
All
I
right.
might take my armor off and set it with Olwell.
Next to Olwell, he's still unconscious.
Yeah.
He got up, was told to shush, and went back to sleep. It's about this point. You guys are starting to feel the effects of the evening. It's been this is still the same day. You guys were trekking for hours through a tunnel, came out into this space,
All right.
fought
Oh, yeah.
a druggie. Like, it's been a day for
We're
you.
just
all.
on raw adrenaline right now.
Yeah. Adrenaline and whatever you've been drinking. And Omkeg, fried Omkeg.
Oh, that was so good.
When the gang starts doing their dancing thing, Wolfgang's gonna leave to find this accommodations place.
All right, you start heading on out.
I'm gonna pull out the note that Frogman gave me and read it.
It says, I'm sorry for being mistrustful. Thanks for sharing our knowledge. Your knowledge. Here's some knowledge for you. Frogman. And beneath it is the Gnomish alphabet, which looks kind of like Dwarvish, but where Dwarvish is kind of Art Deco, Gnomish has more curve and a little more fluidity to it.
Okay.
And it's the Gnomish alphabet translated into Common.
How read that in? Well, then I must simply get to work on this right away.
All right.
Friendship.
As we kind of head out of here, Wolfgang, you all see Wolfgang heading out. You step outside. The space is out for yourself, and you can head any which way you would like.
I'm gonna go find that lodging place.
You were given a clear description as to where to go. You head off.
Down shady alley.
It's probably an 8-minute, almost 10-minute walk from here.
Make my way there.
Okay. You see a couple individuals who are passed out on the ground, had a little bit too much. Someone's relieving themselves in a corner somewhere. It's nice.
I've never heard those two sentences back to back.
nice.
Someone's relieving themselves. It's nice. It's nice.
So it's San Francisco at 2 a.m. Got it. Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. 100%. Yeah. But you find the glittering nook.
Is that what we call it these days?
Not nearly as many lights in this space. People are probably trying to sleep around this point. But the sign does appear glowing neon.
Walking in.
You step in. You see a dwarvish woman behind the counter. Big bushy beard, on her face, hair braided backwards into pigtails, with one singular braid in the beard as well.
Good evening, sir.
Excuse you.
Oh,
She kind of.
ma'am.
You're damn right.
Apologies.
Apologies accepted.
I haven't met many dwarves in my day.
Not many of the women grow out their beards.
It looks lovely.
Thank you.
Um,
What can I do for you? Looking for a night?
a few rooms, if you have them.
Sure. How many are you looking for? I presently have 4.
How much are they a night?
Depends on if you're bunking up.
There will be,
I cut a bit of a discount.
let's say there's, 8 of us? There's 8 of us.
Bunking in pairs?
Sure.
Let's say 8 silver a night.
Was it 10 silver equal to gold?
10 is a gold, yeah.
Cool. Put a gold piece down. That should cover it.
All right.
That, breakfast in the morning, I imagine, as well?
Full gold, absolutely.
Fantastic. I'm gonna retrieve my party and...
Wait, hold on. She opens up some drawers and pulls out some keys and hands them off to you.
Thank you.
Don't lose those.
I sure won't.
I'll be asking for more money if you do.
Shouldn't be a problem. Thank you for the rooms. I'll be back hopefully shortly, and hopefully they will be well behaved.
We're going to be closing the counter here in about an hour or so. So if I'm not here, just head on up to your rooms.
Does it clearly show on the key which rooms they are?
No.
How do I determine which rooms are mine?
Yeah, try each one.
Lovely. Did you want to maybe show me to the rooms first?
Oh, sure, if you like.
Let's do that.
She leads you upstairs. There's 4 rooms present. There's 12 within this hallway. It looks like 6 on this side, 6 on another, and they kind of offset at a diagonal. Yours are the farthest 4 in the back on the right-hand side.
Fantastic. Thank you for your accommodations.
Absolutely.
I'll be back shortly with my friends.
Can I have a name for this account?
Wolfgang is fine.
Wolfgang it is. It's a pleasure, Wolfgang.
Pleasure as well. Your name?
Dala.
Dollop?
You son of a bitch.
You.
Did this on purpose.
You better believe it.
That seems like a theme in my life these days. Thank you.
Absolutely.
There's a common area in the bottom, I imagine? Where we,
Yeah, there's
that's where we'll go for breakfast?
yeah, all the rooms are upstairs.
Okay.
There's kind of a lounge-ish area, and then there's a hallway back to where there's essentially a dining space and a kitchen off to the right-hand side.
Excellent. Thank you.
Enjoy your night. Welcome to the Glow Den.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Another one.
All right, head back down. How empty, full is the street at this point?
Beyond the people that I described, who
It's
are
pretty dead.
calling it the night here, it's pretty dead at this point.
Okay. Yeah, gonna go walk back to the bar.
All right. What have y'all been up to?
Dancing
Dancing
like
away.
we're never gonna
If you're not doing much
stop.
else,
I'm starting to try and put words together with the new alphabet that I've been handed.
yeah.
I'm-
Given enough downtime and studying, we can make some checks and you can start picking up a bit of this language. You'll need more than just the alphabet, but you can make your start with this.
Yeah.
Walking in, I imagine they're basically the only people partying at this point.
No, there's still some people in here.
All right.
The Last Decent Tavern seems pretty popular
Okay.
in terms of a location. It looks like Dragon's Lair is starting to quiet down. Not a lot of people looking
Get a
to
room from a door.
blow the money now.
There's a lady calling him a sir.
So
Love it.
Cool. I walk up to the group. We have accommodations whenever we're ready.
Did you go by yourself?
Yes.
That's kind of risky, don't you think?
Why?
Because we don't know the area and it's kind of sketchy around here.
Have you seen him? I don't think anyone's gonna.
Do you think I'm worried about sketchy?
Well, he's just being your mom.
But I appreciate your concern.
Yeah, thanks. No, I'm not being his mom. Okay, I'm just being.
It's a little momish.
I'm not momish.
Okay.
You're not generally
Damn it,
momish.
fine. I'm gonna go pick up
Being a
Will.
mom
Come on.
moment.
Shall we?
I'm taking care of old Will because he needs
So-
help. Because I'm a friend. I'm not his mom. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Shut up.
So I have 4 rooms reserved for us.
Perfect.
We're
One
in
for
fair.
me
Oh,
and
that's
3
so
for all of you.
nice.
Oh, well, I figured since we bunked together in jail, you know, it might be fun like old
It's been
times.
dark and I'll stick together.
I suppose it'll be
You
fine.
and me, Frogman.
Okay.
Okay.
What's that?
Let's it's been a incredibly long day. We've all had plenty to drink. Some of us more than others. What do you say we go?
Let's go.
As we're getting ready to
I
leave,
haven't been here
and
very long.
the professor is like putting his things together, his books away, I'm gonna kind of go over behind him and I'm gonna put like my hand on his shoulder and I'm gonna take the knife out of my boot and I'm gonna put it like right in front of him and be like, I'm really sorry. It was just for fun.
Your dagger is returned to you.
Oh,
And then I just start walking out.
Seems like you're the subject of many wandering hands.
I really need to keep it.
You're a good sport about it.
Well, I guess if they're having their fun.
Also, we have breakfast in the morning.
Ah, excellent.
So, let's go. I
Yes.
think we all could use some sleep.
Yeah, I hop up onto Wolfgang's shoulder if he lets me, and by the time we get there, I'm already asleep.
No.
Poor little guy.
Just kind of leaning up against.
So you're
And-
just showing us to all the rooms.
Yep, I'm bringing everybody to the rooms.
I'll look at Carlos before I leave and. Well, are we? Or are you enjoying the nightlife a little bit more?
I wouldn't mind sticking around for a bit. You know.
Kylos, I have a feeling we'll be here tomorrow.
I know, but I feel like I missed so much tonight. Plus, I wouldn't mind finding a lovely bird.
Excuse me,
knew
do
it.
remember that you are sharing a room tonight.
Phil, there's room for 3.
On second thought, perhaps he should have his own room. Can I give him to someone else?
I'm asleep.
I like look over you, look up at you, and go, come on.
Well, let him have his fun.
I'm sure he deserves it. We've had ours tonight.
Is it safe to say that he's shown Dark and I our
Yeah.
room?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we just go in and I'm just gonna I'm gonna be like, that was the best day ever. And just
Passes out.
Like
Yeah.
take one boot off and just gone.
yeah.
I was gonna hang with you, but
What?
You don't want to watch?
Phil, I need a wingman.
I'll help Olmo into the room.
Oh yeah, I mean
I
he's so far gone.
Gently place. I take a pillow. Cause how many? We're talking 1 bed or 2 bed in these rooms.
2 bed in these rooms, yeah.
I'm gonna take take one of the pillows off of one of the beds. I'm gonna assume they have 2.
Yeah, they got
sure.
multiple.
I'm gonna put it on the ground and just kind of place Frogman on it.
I
He's a
will-
little bigger than
I
the
will
pillow,
hang
but
with
yeah.
Silas for a while.
You will.
Yeah.
All right. I hand you the key to our room and say if you get booted from the room, there's a free bed.
I appreciate it.
Good luck.
All right, now Phil. Take a look around the room. What's your poison? Ladies, lads, minotaurs.
I would say I'm more of a ladies' man.
Ladies, man, you are. All right then.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to do my best, but let's keep the words short. But don't go into any long rants.
Oh my god.
Bartender, I think I'm gonna need a strong drink for this.
You
Are
guys
you
want-
talking Wyvern's blood?
Only if he'll do it with me. What do you say?
I've never turned down a good wyvern's blood.
All right. It'll be about 6 silver.
Toss him gold.
I like you a lot. Drinks are served.
I will, and I'll not down it, but I'll take a swig and I'll. That's a slow drinking.
Oh
Drink
yeah.
slowly.
I'll take it, and it's like I can feel the heat of summer coming.
You down the whole thing?
Yeah.
Roll a con save. Let's see.
Feels good. What's up
17.
tonight?
You're good.
All right, I'm not gonna be left behind.
Con save. You've been pre-gaming.
Okay. Fucking proficient. Yeah. 15.
You're feeling pretty good still.
Okay. I think you're knocked out. Nice.
Yeah, no, you're good.
All right, Phil, take a look around. See anyone lovely, gorgeous?
How cares? The only gorgeous one that I see is you.
Well, obviously. Is that the wyvern's blood speaking, or?
No, I just know you like to use that word a lot.
I suppose I do. There's lots of gorgeous things in the world, Phil.
Fair enough.
All right, but
I'll look around for a fine lady.
yes.
Roll a perception
I
check.
love where this is going.
Oh my god.
21.
Eagle eye.
Some fine women now.
Who's
that lady?
Your eyes lock.
Good fun, love.
You lock eyes with. Oh God, what am I doing?
Yes. we got the
Dominic's
game up.
blushing.
Yeah.
He has to, he knows he's about to have to flirt with his
Uh-huh.
friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
He already did it. He opened the door.
You lock eyes
Is that all the equipment, or?
with a very gorgeous-looking halfling, halfling woman, dressed in this kind of two-piece, essentially like a top on and then a skirt with a little bit of a slit on the left-hand side.
Okay.
It kind of has like Beetlejuice white and black vibes, but the stripes are alternating. So they kind of like flash backwards and forwards, the top and the bottom. Hair is pulled back into a bit of a messy bun by this night, and she's clearly had quite a bit to drink tonight. She's hanging out with a couple of her other friends, but yeah, they seem in high spirits.
Be a gentleman.
But she does kind of look at you and then just like go back to her friend with just a little giggle.
Pint-sized powerhouse is what you call it.
Holy shit.
God.
Did we just find the name of this episode?
Oh god.
Everybody will wonder that until the very end.
Brittany's over here clutching her pearls.
She is clutching the pearls.
There's so many peg-sized powerhouses this episode, bro. I mean, like, this bag
That's
is friend.
true.
Oh my.
I'll make some instructions,
Oh Lord.
and I'll walk away.
I'm like, as you start to walk, I'll just like grab you on the shoulders. I haven't been around the block a few times.
Oh.
Oh, by all means, Phil.
I am, as I'm like walking over towards them, I'll turn back and I am the teacher around here.
I can't wait for the natural one.
All right. You approach.
Why am I doing this?
I gave you an out, bro. I gave you an out.
Could have been
I know,
in
but then I
bed.
kept drinking.
This is like a night in Vegas. All right.
It's like Phil might have a problem. Yeah, I approach.
You approach the three halfling girls.
Well, they're all halflings.
They're all halflings, yeah. They're all hanging out.
I'll be close with him, but I'll kind of be off to the side. He's definitely leading this interaction.
Totally. They're kind of laughing amongst themselves, and as you approach, they get a little quiet and they look at you.
Tee-heeing like a motherfucker over there.
Am I doing this? Oh,
Me, Daniel. Flirt with me.
Give it to
do I get the camera go out now?
It fixed itself for this moment.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
just like, I can't miss this.
I'll go over there to
where they're at, and greetings, ladies. Perhaps I might be able to buy you a drink.
Maybe. Roll a persuasion check.
Hey, I think I have a negative.
Ladies,
there.
he is.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
I'm
nat
feeling very
20,
generous
nat
tonight,
20.
so I'm sure he could splurge for some very nice drinks for all of you.
Good for you.
And I'd like to try and give him advantage.
Sure, I'll allow that.
Wingman,
The offer was sound.
12.
12.
13 minus 1.
Your persuasion is -1.
9 charisma.
Sure. I think a drink's in order.
Perhaps the two of
Can
you
I
could-
see what they've been drinking? Like, they have the drink in their hand?
Yeah, I would say your passive's good enough. They seem to be drinking essentially visually similar to that of a tequila sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
But the glow of the red is far stronger in this, and it almost seems to like.
What colors were they wearing again?
The one that you locked eyes with is wearing like horizontal stripes of white and black that kind of like alternate occasionally. It's not like a flashlight or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's just.
But I see that, like, the drink kind of has some, like, stuff to it.
Yeah, it seems to have. I mean, you had a drink that made you spit blue fire, so there could be something extra to this.
I'm gonna pull the bartender over, and kind of like go off to the side. And, let me say, I see some drinks around that can seem a little flair to them. Perhaps you could make them some special ones to match these ladies.
Match their look.
Yes, indeed.
I think I have an idea. Sure, I'll be right back. He goes off. Anything you would like to chat with during that time while you wait?
Fuck me.
You gotta wait for the drink to be made now.
Just keeps going.
God, I love everything about this.
Just something special coming up. I seem to have gotten in good with the bartender. Should be treated rather well tonight.
I didn't catch your name.
I'm gonna have like a flash of like all of the times that they're like making me like not saying professor. And just like Philson.
Does your bow tie still say prof?
Prof.
This is the best thing ever.
Well, Philson, it's a pleasure to meet you.
And your name?
Evie.
Evie. Well, the pleasure is all mine.
The girls kind of, her two friends kind of like back up and are just watching and having a drink.
Oh, there it is.
Saved by the beep. Eventually, a drink is brought out that is somehow, you're not entirely sure how they managed to pull this off. Black liquid on top, white on the bottom, perfectly separated.
Ooh.
He hands it over and just stir it.
I'll take it and I believe this one is for you. And as I'm handing it over, I will wind will come off and I will mage hand stir it as I'm handing it.
As you swirl it,
Cool.
My man.
That's
Fucking
right
game
there.
the white and black mix together and start to change color into brown with flecks of gold in the center, similar to that of her hair.
You are getting laid tonight, bro.
That was a dope
She
move.
takes and just, impressive, a bit of a mage, are we?
I have a trick or two.
I have a trick or two as well.
Well, I mean, Evie, he did show you one, so I think it's your turn.
Ugh.
Silver down.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh my god. $25.
I forgot. I forgot. She kind of looks back and takes your hand and starts leading you away from the dance floor.
Ladies, let's give them some privacy. And I'll lead the other two ladies to the dance floor.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we're walking, I'll turn and I'll meet eyes with Kylis and did you learn anything?
Do you believe I did?
Damn.
As we
Hot.
fade out from this moment, you two have a gorgeous night. Everyone else is heading to bed though, or
I'm asleep.
Yes.
all right. You two have an evening, unless
I'm going to leave the two girls at some point.
okay, yeah.
And then I would
They-
like to...
They're happy and had plenty of fun.
Yeah. I'll say goodnight. And I'll go outside. And I would like to see through Oz's senses one more time.
Is there a limit on that yet?
It's a mile limit.
It's a okay, yeah, you're fine. You see. Actually, no. The sense does not go off.
Okay.
He seems to be too far away at this point.
All right.
You sense the connection is there. He's not gone,
No.
but you can't make that full link.
Okay. His eyes will flicker out in and out of like that yellow, but not quite take.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Then he'll head to a different room.
All right. Sleep eventually finds you all.
I don't know, 4 hours.
It's a long night.
Wolfgang doesn't go to sleep at this time. He is sort of meditating by himself. Well, not by himself. He's got a gently snoring Frognand, and sort of in his meditation, kind of coming to grips and to terms with kind of the situation we're in and what we've gone through, and he is going to recite his oath. Kind of on his knees. He's de-armored at this point. The room, is there a window or is there a balcony out this?
Yes, I will give you a balcony.
Fantastic.
I
That's
will
where
give
he's
you a
at.
balcony.
Okay.
He's on the balcony, kind of on his knees.
This point that you find yourself at, you're out looking over the river. It crosses off, and you can see the district of the rubble. It's not the most beautiful sight, but the river offers quite an image.
Okay. So like I said, on his knees, de-armored, which is very rare for him. He has the crystal that at one point had been handed to Frognand is kind of on a, what is it, a leather string, whatever the fuck it's called, around his neck. He's kind of holding it. He says, I swear by my honor and my homeland that I shall live a life of glorious purpose and fantastic deeds. I will bring honor to my family name and show the world that great men can do great things when they set aside their ambition. I will be the protector of the innocent, the bright shield in the black night, the good that we all want to see in this world. I swear this today. At that point, stands up, goes back into the bedroom, lays down. Wolfgang sleeps very much like the dead. Just kind of like lays down perfectly, like rigid.
Like Gandalf, eyes
Falls.
open.
Yeah. No. Not totally, but then just immediately falls asleep.
Before the darkness takes you, you feel in the center of your chest, to your very core, a heat. Not pride. Confidence. Is there anything else anyone would like to be doing? Rest finds all of you. Darkness pulls you in. Nesta. As you rest, you find yourself floating in darkness with a bit of a light appearing in front of you. Ting. Central and focused. A bit of starlight stands in front of you.
I reach out to touch it.
Travels forward.
I follow it.
Each time you touch it, it continues forward, and then it swoops down.
I try to follow it. I dive in.
You head downwards, and as you begin to descend down, you find yourself landing on stone, no harder metal. The darkness begins to fill this space before a bright green light appears before you, encompassing and overpowering. This bright lime with faded emerald in the back, and it is contained within a central case, glass, attached to a large brass machine. And in the center there is a figure, a person, a humanoid, with wires and piping installed into her back. Her left arm is missing, her right leg gone. Gaunt and malnourished, grained skin, bald head with these markings of tribal all across their body. And as you look at this person, you hear in the back of your mind, find her. Find Tackletorium.
Mother.
And that is where we'll pick up next time.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh, the music
Love a
was
quest
so perfect. Oh my
I know
god.
who that is.
I don't.
With that, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you so much for enduring the technical issues that we were going through. We're gonna troubleshoot. We're gonna solve it. We always do. But thank you guys for hanging tough with us. This was a super fun game. A lot of fun beats.
That was
A lot of shenanigans.
hell of an
A lot
episode.
of shenanigans.
Oh, so much shenanigans.
Thank you once again, Skull Splitter Dice, for sponsoring this episode once more. And, you know, we're going to see them again next week as well. So, until
see
then,
y'all.
thank you guys so very much.
20%
We will see you
off.
all.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
20 Chronicles.
We will see you all next time, same place.
Use the code and Lauren will stab you.
We will
That's not
see
the
you
code.
then.
Thank
Bye.
Don't forget to find us on TikTok, Instagram. Okay, bye!